of the varsity tournament to start the basketball season here as preseason. Rolling in here before Christmas break to be this preseason tournament. A couple more games right before Christmas break and then a long Christmas break. So we're going to get started here. Number 5, Megan Wright gets to start for Chitopa. She is a senior. Sydney McCracken, the junior for the Indians, gets to start number 12. Sophomore number 13, Albertson, gets to start for Chitopa. Senior number 15, Sydney Rice, gets to start for the Lady Indians tonight. Chitopa. Number 14, senior Mayfield, Brianna Mayfield gets to start for St. Paul. Senior number 22, Caitlin O'Brien, coming off a strong junior season last year. For Chitopa, number 15, Blundell, sophomore. And senior number 32, Emily Winter, gets to start for the Indians. Be down at the post a lot. Emily will play a post. Number 24, Sanders, gets to start. Jaylee Sanders, a junior. And last but not least, Katie Coombs, a young sophomore, will get to start for the Indians as we're getting set to get underway. The Indians with not quite as deep on the bench this year, but a lot of returning starters. All 5 logged a lot of minutes, as well as Emily Hutcherson and Taylor Watrick also will come off the bench tonight, both good sophomore guards, so they'll give a lot of good minutes to the Indians. The Indians probably 7 deep, and then 2 freshmen on the team is Katie Carter and the last one is for the Indians is Irene Foley. Couldn't think of Ireland Foley, excuse me. I think Ireland's first name here as Caitlin O'Brien sets the tip off here for the Indians. The Indians dressed in their white uniforms, maroon numbers. Chitopa are in their green with yellow numbers as we're set to get underway here. 8 minutes on the clock in the preseason tournament. Basketball season for the Indians is getting set to get underway as everybody gets lined up on the right side of the circle. The Indians will be going from right to left. Chitopa from left to right as I see it. And O'Brien's lined up for the tip. The tip is in the air, and it's going to be controlled by Chitopa. And that's almost to the back court to start the game. As number 5, Wright, starts at the ball game, hands it off to Mayfield. Mayfield's guarded by McCracken. She swings it to the right wing to Albertson. Albertson's guarded by Katie Coombs. 5 defeated inside, tipped away by O'Brien, brought down by Sydney Rice. Sydney Rice dribbles to her left up the top of the key, behind the back dribble over to Caitlin O'Brien at the right wing, up to Winter, back in O'Brien, right in front of 10-foot jump shot, no good. Rebound is Katie Coombs, back up and no good. But she will go to the line to shoot 2. Coombs lines up for the first free throw in the season. And her first one's on the way, and right through there, and good. Coombs lines up for her second free throw, and it's in there, rattles around, and goes in. And Chitopa back down with the basketball. It's Mayfield with the basketball, dribbles to her left, now back to her right, looking for someone to get open, feeds it off the right wing to Wright. Wright with the basketball, guarded by Caitlin O'Brien, swings top of the field, top of the key to Albertson, back to the baseline to Wright. Back up to the top of the key, now to the right wing. Now it's almost lost by Chitopa, gathered back in by Albertson. Tried to feed it inside, and it's stolen away by Sydney Rice. He goes down the right-hand side of the court, all the way down into the lane. Shot is up and no good, and it's a block, so Rice will go to the line to shoot 2. First shot up on its way, rattles in there, good. St. Paul out to a 3-0 lead, all off of free throws. Aggressive play by the Indians with a couple steals and going strong to the basket, first with Coombs and now Rice. Second shot is up and in by Rice. And the Indians are 4 for 4 from the line. It's a good start from the Indians early here in this preseason tournament. Mayfield back to the left at top of the key, guarded by McCracken, loses it back court, and now McCracken touches the ball and it goes out of bounds. So it's going to stay with Chitopa. She should just let it dribble out of bounds. It would have been the Indians basketball, as Mayfield lost it back court and she didn't even go for it, but hustling like they're taught to do, McCracken dove for the basketball and tipped it out of bounds. Mayfield dribbles up the top of the key, handles the basketball, drills the left hand in the lane, loses it on the floor, picked up by Albertson, kicks off the right wing, three-point shot on its way in, no good, and it is going to be an over-the-back call on Chitopa. It's going to be on Blundell. That's her first foul. Really, first shot of the game got off. And Rice is going to bring the ball back down. 3 early fouls on Chitopa, none on the Indians thus far. Good defense, man-to-man, typical man-to-man defense. Now Chitopa's in a 1-3-1 zone. Caitlin O'Brien handles the ball to top of the key. Kicks it off to Rice at right wing, dribbles into the lane. She's going to be fouled on the floor, so that's going to be the 14th foul on Chitopa. As the Indians set the inbounds play, kicks to the right wing to McCracken. Three-pointer on the way. A lot of arc on it. No good. Rebound, Chitopa. And that's going to be a foul on Sydney Rice. And that'll be the first team foul on the Indians. First foul on Rice. And I'm learning how hard it is to keep stats, try to keep stats, and call the game at the same time. There's Chitopa with the basketball. Gets it into Albertson. Albertson stolen away or knocked away. Ran down by Wright. Wright kicks back out to Albertson. Back to Wright. Three-point shot on the way. No good. Caitlin O'Brien with the rebound. Back down top of the key. Shot on its way by Rice. Up three-pointer. No good. Rebound on the floor. Brought down by Chitopa. 2-on-1. Rice is the only one back. Right wing to right. Now the baseline. Shot up and on its way. No good. Rebound Chitopa. Offensive rebound is Albertson. Kicks it into Blundell. Shot on its way. No good. Chased down by number 24 for Chitopa. Now right. Long three-point shot. No good. This time it goes out of bounds, and it's going to be the Indians basketball. So a lot of attempts by Chitopa that can't get nothing to fall early in the game. Indians lead 4-0 off of 4 free throws. 2 by Rice and 2 by Coombs. As Rice brings the ball back down for the Indians, as Emily Hutcherson and Taylor Wattrick both check in for the Lady Indians or go to the scorer's table. McCracken tries to feed it inside, and it luckily goes into Rice's hands. Now Caitlin O'Brien puts the ball on the floor, and she's going to be fouled on the floor at the elbow. And that will be the 15th foul on Chitopa. As Wattrick and Hutcherson checks in for McCracken and Winter. Rice with the basketball at the top of the key, dribbles to her left, swings it over to Hutcherson, who just entered the game. Coach Tuck Holler informed to look inside to Coombs, gets it into Rice, top of the key, all the way to the lane she goes, shot up, no good, rebound Chitopa. Albertson with the ball, dribbles with her left hand, guarded out there by Coombs, kicks it down to the right baseline. Good move by number 14, Mayfield, and that's going to be a timeout. Chitopa. St. Paul leads 4-0, 4:21 left to go here in the first quarter. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout. You're listening to St. Paul basketball on Hot 105.
Farmers Bank is a full-service bank with small-town personal attention. They know you by name and are always glad to help you out. Offering 24-hour ATM and 3 banking locations in St. Paul, Walnut, and Hepler, Farmers Bank, member FDIC, is proud to help support the success that a small community can achieve with teamwork and determination.
Richie's Drugstore in Erie has been serving the area since 1883 with a strong belief in providing customized care and doing more than just filling prescriptions. Pharmacist Morgan Bunton is now taking appointments for free consultations and sign-up assistance for Medicare Part D prescription plans that will fit your needs. Open enrollment begins October 15th and ends December 7th. Even if you're in a current plan, let Richie's help you determine if there's a better plan to cover your unique needs and prescriptions. Call or stop by Richie's today on the corner of State and Main in Erie.
Let's get back to the game on your home for St. Paul Indian Sports. Hot 105.
Well, welcome back to the St. Paul early season tournament, preseason tournament, where Chetopa girls and the Lady Indians face off here in the opening game of the preseason tournament and of the season. St. Paul leads 4-0. Katie Coombs coming out of timeout, fed inside from Hutcherson, is fouled on the shot. She goes to the line, and she misses her first free throw. First attempt missed this year. Coombs lines back up. St. Paul leads 4-0 with 4:05 left to go in the first. Second shot is off the rim, no good. St. Paul holds to their 4-0 lead. 4 minutes left to go here in the first. Both teams shooting a little rusty tonight. That's to be expected the first game. Shot by Chetopa up on its way. Rebound Coombs. Gets it off to Watrick. Pushes the ball up the floor. Across the court to Caitlin O'Brien. Now she's back up top to Keita Rice. Feeds it back to O'Brien. Left wing three-pointer on the way. Good. O'Brien nails a three. St. Paul will get to the wrong team. 7-0 now to an early lead. Blundell with the basketball. Feeds it back to the left wing. Dunkel. Back up top to Mayfield. Feed in the free throw line to Sanders, and she's going to be fouled by Watrick. And that will be the first foul on Watrick. Just the second team foul on the Indians, and they still have the scoreboard wrong. They're going to get her fixed. 3:13 left to go first as McCracken and Emily Winterchick in give Katie Coombs and Caitlin O'Brien a break. Yeah, probably a lot of seven-man rotation for Coach Tuck, just two on the bench. Back out to the top of the key. Ball on the ground. Hutcherson hustles after it, but it's recovered by Chetopa. Sanders with a shot from the free throw line is going to be short, and it's going to be out of bounds on Chetopa, so the ball will go back to the Lady Indians. They lead 7-0, 3:02 left to go here in the first quarter. Watrick with the basketball. Top of the key, swings it to Rice to the right wing. Cross-court pass to McCracken. Three-pointer on the way by McCracken. No good. Off the rim. Rebound. It's going to be a foul on the rebound. It's going to be a foul on Rice on the over-the-back. So it'll be the second foul on Rice, I believe. And the third team foul on the Indians. And a little full-court pressure applied by the Lady Indians off of the overback on the defensive rebound by Rice. So a little full-court pressure. It's going to be stolen away by Hutcherson. Hutcherson all the way to the rim, kicks it out to McCracken. McCracken puts the ball fake on, out to Winter, now left wing to Watrick. Watrick guarded by Sanders. Cross-court pass to Hutcherson. Three-pointer on its way. She set her feet off, no good. And Caitlin O'Brien chases that basketball down. Top of the key to McCracken. Back to Watrick. Watrick fires up a three. No good. Rebound Sanders, and that's going to be a foul on Caitlin O'Brien. 14 foul on the Lady Indians. And first on Caitlin. 2:28 left to go here in the first. Lady Indians lead 7-0. Chetopa basketball. Full court press. Knocked out of bounds by Hutcherson. Hutcherson wreaking havoc on the full court press. Doing a good job of hustling there. Getting her hands in there. Already with a steal off this press. Chetopa lines up trying to get the ball inbounds. Feeds it into Sanders. Now up to Albertson. She goes all the way lane. Bumps into Winter. Stands in her way. Kicks it back out up top to Dunkel. Sanders down to the right wing to Mayfield. Shot on the way by Sanders. No good. Over the back call. That's going to be the over the back on Blundell. And that will send the Indians to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. That's a 17 foul. And who's going to be the shooter? The shooter will be Emily Winter. Emily Winter that will go to the line to shoot her first 2 free throws of the year. 4 of the Indians' 7 points has come from the line so far. 6 free throw attempts so far tonight. Coombs missed his 2 for 4, shooting 50%. Winter lines out for her first free throw. It's on its way and good. As they get everybody into the free throw lane. Winter lines up for her second. 2:06 left to go in her first. She nails her second free throw. 9-0 lead for the Indians with 2:06 left to go here in the first quarter. Pressure applied by McCracken. Right wing. Mayfield with the basketball. Now she fires up a 3 off the front of the rim. No good. Chitopa rebounds it. Stripped away there by O'Brien. She finally recovers it. Feeds it ahead to Winter, who feeds it to McCracken. Right wing all the way down to the lane. Bank shot. Good. Sydney McCracken. Sydney McCracken gets on the board. Now the ball is tipped out of bounds, but it's going to be a foul on Hutcherson, as ref thought she rode her out of bounds a little bit. And that'll be the 15th foul on the Indians, first on Hutcherson. Albertson with the ball, feeds it in to Mayfield. Mayfield, top of the key, guarded out there by Hutcherson. Hutcherson moving her feet. Kicks it off to the left wing to Sanders. Back up top to Dunkel. Dunkel guarded by Emily Winter. Top of the key, 1:17 left to go in the first. 11-0 lead for the Lady Indians. Right wing. Good move put on by number 22. Shot on its way, no good. Tipped around. Hutcherson with the rebound. She tries to make some room for herself. Shot attempt was Dunkel. McCracken feeds it into Watrick. Goes up strong. Has it partially blocked. A lot of contact, but no foul called. Watrick now puts a lot of pressure on the Chitopa point guard coming down the floor, and it is a turnover on Albertson as she throws the ball out of bounds. That was caused by the good defense by Taylor Watrick. Watrick set to put the ball in play, feeds it into Hutcherson. 49 seconds left to go in the first. Indians lead 11-0. Right wing to O'Brien. Now down to McCracken, feeds inside to Winter. Winter ball fake, bank shot up and in. Emily Winter banks that shot right in there. Full court press again applied by the Indians. Gets it in, down the court, layup attempt on its way. No good, blocked by Winter, but she's going to get a foul called on her. That's going to send Dunkel to the line to shoot 2. First free throw attempts here by Chitopa. Pretty good defense by Winter. She let Dunkel get by her. Dunkel hustling down the right-hand side of the lane. Winter looked like it gets a lot of ball, but the ref thought there was too much contact. So first attempt is missed by Dunkel as Katie Coombs comes back in for Emily Winter. Just picked up her first foul, 16 foul on the Lady Indians. 25 seconds left to go here in the first. Second shot by Dunkel's on its way and through there. Chitopa gets on the board with her first point of the game. 13-1, 20 seconds left. McCracken right wing with the basketball. Feeds it up top to O'Brien, left wing to Coombs, the baseline to Watrick. Watrick dribbles back up to the left wing, up top, swings it around to Hutcherson. Hutcherson looks inside, cross-court pass to Watrick. Now down to McCracken at the left baseline, feeds it inside for Coombs. Turnaround shot, no good. And rebound Chitopa. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter, folks. 13-1, Lady Indians lead after 1. We'll be back after this 1-minute timeout. You're listening to St. Paul basketball on Hot 105.
Jerry and Kevin Winter, along with the entire crew at KW Trucking, are proud to bring you this broadcast of the St. Paul Indians. KW Trucking specializes in heavy equipment and heavy truck repair, late model rebuilding, and body work from large trucks down to cars. They also have a full-service machine shop and a great selection of both used cars and trucks. See Jerry or Kevin at KW Trucking or call 449-2763.
Prairie Mission Retirement Village in St. Paul provides services to people in their retirement years. Prairie Mission meets a wide range of needs from healthcare to assisted living and independent living apartments to elderly daycare services, including transportation. With our 7 to 7 dining, residents get up when they desire, eat when and what they want, and continue to live a full and happy life. Your family deserves the best in retirement care, so give Prairie Mission Retirement Village a call today for more information at 620-449-2400 or visit them at 242 Carroll Street in St. Paul.
Let's get back to the game on your home for St. Paul Indian Sports. Hot 105.
Well, welcome back to Billy Fager Fieldhouse here in St. Paul as the Indians lead 13-1 after the first quarter. I want to thank our title sponsor, Farmers Bank, and our pregame sponsor getting off to a little slow start this year in basketball season was Richie's Drugstore in Erie, Kansas. Caitlin O'Brien, top of the key, three-pointer, bang! She shoots it right through there. Is O'Brien with her second three-pointer of the game, and the Indians extend their lead to 16-1. The left wing is Dunkel with the basketball tied up there now. Steal by Rice. Sydney Rice, breakaway layup. Good. The Indians' pressure causing a lot of havoc for Chitopa. Chitopa right back down with the basketball. 7:16 left to go before halftime. 18-1, Indians lead. Sanders with the basketball as Rice. That's going to be a foul. But that's going to be a foul on Sydney Rice as she tripped over the screen as Watrick checks back in. That's 3 on Rice early here in the second quarter. So a tough foul picked up by Sydney Rice, her third of the game according to the scoreboard. Sanders to the line to shoot 2. First one's up on its way and no good. Rebound, Coombs. Watrick with the basketball. Feeds it back up to Coombs. Coombs over to Watrick at right wing. Ball fake. Dribbles back to the top of the key. Cross court past O'Brien. Sets her feet. Three-pointer on the way. Bang! Man, she is nailing them. She is 3 for 3, and I mean, it is nothing but net. There is no rattling, no ram or nothing. She is dropping them in there from three-point land. Winner on the floor. Good defense. Gets back up. Stopa with the basketball. Top of the key. Feed inside. Ball's on the floor, fought for, and it's going to be a jump ball. Good hustle by Caitlin O'Brien. It's going to stay with Chitopa. Timeout, St. Paul. St. Paul leads 21-1. 6:30 left to go before halftime. 30-second timeout. We'll go ahead and stay here during this 30-second timeout so far as Katie Carter checks into the game for the Indians. Freshman going to get some playing time here. And they're going to need them young freshmen come off the bench as the Indians really only 7 deep, not counting the 2 freshmen. So just 9 players. There's actually 10 on the roster. So St. Paul is going to be a little short-handed on the bench this year. But the Indians look to have success again, coming off a good season last year with a lot of returning starters. Coming out of that 30-second timeout, St. Paul leads 21-1. Again, we want to thank all our sponsors. Our tip-off sponsor was Styles Fitness and More. So I want to thank all our sponsors change on our sheet. It goes from the kickoff, so don't be surprised I don't say our kickoff sponsor a time or two. Ball is on the floor again, and that's going to be St. Paul's basketball off the jump ball. Chitopa got it. Oh, that was a timeout by Chitopa, but jump ball possession goes back to the Indians as Hutcherson feeds it into Watrick. 6:26 left to go before halftime. 21-1, Indians lead. Emily Winter with the basketball feeds it up top. Katie Carter. Hutcherson into the lane, feeds it to Coombs at the baseline. Turnaround shot by Coombs up, no good. Tipped around and going to be chased down by Sanders. Sanders pushes the ball up the court. Watrick on her. Back up top to Mayfield. Mayfield dribbles to the left, guarded by Carter. Gets around Carter. Left-hand layup, good. Mayfield Gets the first field goal of the game for the Hornets. Emily Hutcherson, three-pointer on its way, no good. Off, out of bounds. It's going to go back to Chitopa, 21-3. Indians lead with 5:43 left to go here before halftime. Mayfield with the basketball. Guarded by Watrick. Up above the timeline, out there pestered. 17 fouls on each team, so from here on out in the halftime, we're going to go to the free throw line. And they knocked it down. It's out on Chitopa. Out on Mayfield. Good pressure defense by Emily Winter on the help. Causes that turnover. As Winter feeds it into Watrick. Watrick over to Carter. Or Hutcherson, excuse me. Back up top of Winter. Now at Carter left wing. She's left alone out there. Looks inside. Dribbles to her right. Top of the key. Reverses it back to Coombs at left wing. Squirt pass to Hutcherson. Looks inside at the elbow to Winter. Turnaround shot tipped away. Now Winter's shot on its way. No good. Rebound. Hutcherson. Turnaround shot. No good. Ball's on the floor. Hutcherson gets it again. No good. Katie Coombs with a rebound. No good, but she's fouled. And the Indians working hard on the boards. Couldn't get a bunny shot to go, but Coombs is going to end up back at the line to shoot two free throws. Only 1-3. Indians lead. 4:58 left to go here before halftime. Coombs' first free throw on its way and good. Second shot, no good. Rebound, Hutcherson. Shot put back, no good. And it's going to be out of bounds on the Indians. And it'll go back to Chitopa's. Caitlin O'Brien checks into the game for Emily Winter. As Sanders puts the ball in play. She's going to bring the ball down for her. Now she feeds it off. A little token man-to-man pressure. This is Dunkel with the ball and guarded by O'Brien. She ends up on the floor. Shot up on its way, no good. A shot attempt by Albertson. And it's going to be out of bounds on Chitopa, so it's going to go back to the Lady Indians. 4:35 left to go here before half. 22-3, Indians lead. Watrick pushes the ball up the floor, down to the corner to Hutcherson. Back up top to Carter, left wing. Carter looks in, or Watrick feeds it inside. Oh, good move by Katie Coombs. Layup, good move by Coombs. Good feed by Watrick. 24-3. The Indians lead. 4:13 left to go here in the first half. Nard with the basketball. Now ball's on the floor, tied up. Good job by Carter. Tying up Albertson. As the jump ball possession is going to go to Chitopa. Chitopa under their own basket. Mayfield set to put the ball in play. Feeds it into Sanders. Sanders cross-court pass, almost stolen away there by O'Brien. Back up to Mayfield, now to Albertson. Three-point shot on its way. Good. Albertson bangs in a three-pointer. Cut the lead 24-6. Indians lead. 3:47 left to go before half. Caitlin O'Brien cross-court pass to Watrick. Three-pointer of her own on the way. Off the rim, no good. And rebound Sanders for Chitopa. Down to the corner, baseline drive by Dunkel. Cut off. Good feed to Sanders. Layup good. Good feed inside. Good cut by Sanders. And now it's 24-8. As McCracken comes to the scores table as well as Winter. 3:12 left to go here in the second quarter. 24-8. Indians lead. Cross-court pass over the left wing to Watrick. Another cross-court pass to Coombs. Sets her feet. Three-point shot on its way. No good. Indians firing up a lot of three-pointers. Rebound Chitopa. Mayfield with the ball. Poked away by Watrick. Over to Sanders. Now on the floor. That's going to be a foul on Caitlin O'Brien. She's hustling after the basketball. That'll send Dunkel to the line to shoot 1-1. 8-team foul on the Lady Indians. So Dunkel lines up to shoot the 1-1. 2:52 left to go here in the first half. 24-8. Indians lead. Dunkel settles in. Everybody on the line for the 1-1. Shot's on its way. Off the rim and rattles in good. Off the back of the iron, straight up in the air and rattled through the hoop. And it's 24-9. Stokel with a little bit of a run here in the last minute or two, playing hard. Shots up on its way, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Hutcherson. Hutcherson rolls down the right side of the court with the basketball, kicks it off to McCracken. Cross-court pass over to Watrick. Feed inside to Coombs. Good feed. Turnaround shot blocked. Coombs needs to jump up there and go strong. She got the height advantage. Shot partially blocked by Albertson. No call with a definite height advantage. And it's going to be a timeout by Coach Bradshaw for Chitopa. 24-9. Indians lead. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout. Let's St. Paul basketball on Hot 105.
Hi, I'm Kendall Gammon. You may know me as a Kansas City Chief, but I'm also a proud graduate of Pittsburg State University. Pittsburg State offers more than 200 degree programs, small class sizes, and tuition so affordable, it earned Pittsburg State a top 10 ranking on Washington Monthly's Collegiate Best Bang for Your Buck list. But don't take my word for it. Visit Pittsburg State and see why there's nothing like being a gorilla. Learn more at pittstate.edu/BAGorilla.
Let's get back to the game on your home for St. Paul Indian Sports. Hot 105.
Sure, welcome back to Billy Figure Fieldhouse here and the early preseason tournament here at Billy Figure Fieldhouse, where the Lady Indians are taking on the Lady Hornets. The Lady Indians lead 24-9. Chitopa with the basketball, shot on its way, rebound by the Indians. Watrick back down with the basketball up to the baseline to Coombs. Now to McCracken, cross-court pass over to Winter. Winter at the left baseline, kicks it back up top. Now back to Winter. Now back up to Hutcherson. Hutcherson looking for the cutter. Now over to Coombs. To Watrick, fires up three-pointer from the baseline, off the rim. No good. Rebound, Chitopa. Dunkel pushes the ball up the floor, picked up out there by McCracken. 18 fouls on each. Good move by Sanders all the way to the lane. She misses it. Guarded by Winter. Winter with the rebound. Hutcherson now with the basketball. Cross-court pass over to McCracken. Down to the baseline to Watrick. Watrick puts the ball fake on. It's going to be a block on Chitopa. It's going to send Watrick to the line to shoot the 1-1. Watrick settles in at the line to shoot front end of a 1-1. Ninth team foul. Kennard with the foul. She misses it. That's going to be a foul over the back on Katie Coombs. And that will send Chitopa to the line. 1:40 left to go in the first half. 24-9. 19 fouls on each team. Kind of an unnecessary foul on Coombs. But just her first, as that will send Sanders to the line. Shoot front end of 1-1. It's on its way, and off the rim, no good. Rebound, Winter. Over to Hutcherson, drives the elbow, kicks it out to Winter. Over to the wing to Watrick, inside to Coombs. A tough pass. She finally picks it back up, back out to Watrick. Over to McCracken, three-pointer from the baseline. Good. Sydney McCracken nails a three from the left baseline. Indian shooting percentage from the three-point line isn't going to be the best in the world. Caitlin O'Brien hot from out there. Almost a steal by the Lady Indians. Controlled now by Sanders for Chitopa. 1:02, 1 minute left to go here in the first half. 27-9, Indians lead. Albertson picks up her dribble now. Coombs has got her guarded tightly. She finally does get it off to Dunkel. And now it's going to be another foul on Coombs. Back-to-back fouls on Coombs is going to send Dunkel to the line to shoot two because they will be in the double bonus now. So second on Coombs, 10th on the Lady Indians. 48.8 seconds left to go here in the first half. 27-9. Indians lead. Dunkel's first free throw on its way off the back iron. No good. as Carter checks back in for Coombs, who's just picked up her second foul. Halftime sponsor is going to be St. Paul Tire and Lube, so stick around for our halftime show. Second shot on its way off, no good. Rebound, Lady Indians. There's an old veteran, alumni Jill Westhoff. Oh, Jill Coombs. He's not Jill Westhoff anymore, but when she wore the maroon and gold, that's was her maiden name. Very good basketball player, the Westhoff girls. Little sister Morgan played at Pitt State. Had a nice career over at Pitt State and as a Lady Indian, as Emily Winter scores for the Indians, 29-9. Indians up by 20, 15 seconds left to go here before halftime. Sanders drives towards the baseline, tries to cross court, pass stolen away by Watrick. 3 seconds left. Watrick all the way, shot from the elbow, short, no good, but good job by her. So here we are at halftime, 29-9 is the Indians' lead by 20 in this preseason tournament. We'll be back after this 2-minute timeout. You're listening to St. Paul basketball on Hot 105.
St. Paul Tire and Lube, locally owned and operated, offers the small-town convenience you love without the big city prices. They offer free pickup and drop-off in St. Paul, so you're not left stranded while your vehicle is in the shop. They offer tire repair and also offer oil change and new tires. When you find yourself in need of new tires or an oil change and need to keep going, visit with St. Paul Tire and Lube, 620-449-2323. St. Paul Tire and Lube, proud supporters of the St. Paul Indians.
Exchange Insurance Agency is a proud supporter of the St. Paul Indians. Give us a call, visit our website, or stop in to let us do the comparison shopping for you and get a free no-obligation quote. Offering all types of insurance, including auto, motorcycle, home, farm, crop, watercraft, life, and health, Medicare supplements, and all lines of commercial or business insurance. Serving the 4-state area since 1964, Exchange Insurance in St. Paul is here to provide you with what you need, want, and should expect from your insurance agency.
When the lights come up on Friday and Saturday nights at high schools and colleges across the region, it's often on a field built by Crossland Construction. Many Crossland employees played on those fields and were educated in the schools that are thriving parts of our communities today. Crossland is a proud supporter of area athletics and urges you to be a part of your local school community. Many of the athletes playing today may help Crossland build across our region in the future. Check out career opportunities at Crossland.com. Crossland Construction, build you.
You and your family deserve the highest level of quality care. Whether a minor sprain or a major injury, our nationally ranked orthopedics and joint replacement program will get you back in the game, on the dance floor, or on the walking trail in a matter of days, not months. For more information, visit our website at www.labettehealth.com. At Labette Health, we center around you.
Let's get back to the game on your home for St. Paul Indian Sports, Hot 105.
So welcome back to Billy Fager Fieldhouse here at St. Paul, where the Lady Indians lead the Lady Hornets 29-9 here during the halftime show, brought to you by St. Paul Tire and Lube. Want to welcome in Coach Watrick. Want to get Coach Watrick on the air here before his boys' games coming up. Want to finish up on football season. Coach Watrick, what a heck of a season. You got to be very proud of your boys with a state runner-up title in 8-man Division I.
Very satisfying season. Obviously, we didn't get the trophy we wanted, but we got a trophy anyway. So, very proud of the boys.
You bet. And working into this preseason tournament, I bet you, we was just discussing you only had 4 solid practices, but I bet you'd take that if you knowing now that means you're in a state championship game, so that's not all bad.
No.
Might be a little rusty tonight, but that's okay. Worked the rust off here in this preseason tournament before Christmas break. Let's recap the season a little bit. A heck of a season by the football boys, and you roll right in from football coach to basketball coach for not much break for you, but a heck of a season. We'll finish up here on football, and like I said, a state runner-up to Hoxie, a very solid Hoxie team, and just a lot to handle, a lot of size and athleticism by Hoxie, but they don't take nothing away from your boys.
Yeah, they overpowered us a little bit there, and we had some crucial mistakes at crucial times, and you can't do that in big games. But our boys fought and played hard all the way up to the end, and that's really all you can ask them to do going out there and playing is play hard and have fun, and give credit to Hoxie. I mean, you just don't see high school boys that big very often, and they utilized it well, and their tailback was, he was the real deal too. He ran hard and he ran downhill, and so they deserve a state championship, and I'm proud of my boys as well.
You bet, you should be. And your boys got a lot of great accolades after the season. You roll right into all the voting with their own league and state. And want to tell us a little bit how the boys did?
We got, always whenever you win the league, we won the league last couple of years. Is the league's always the toughest because one, we don't play all of our league teams. And so, because we don't play Crest, we don't play Altoona, and due to the district, you just can't squeeze them all in. So,
right.
So you're asking coaches to vote for your kids that haven't seen them. So, that sometimes that's tough. But I think we got the awards that we needed in all league. I think all of our seniors got first team, and Adam Albertini obviously got a running back who had a heck of a season as sophomore. And our kicker got first team all league too. And then district play, it's a little more competitive in district, but I thought our boys did real well there too. All of our seniors got mentioned, either first team or honorable mention in all district, and then all state honors ain't came out yet, but Anthony Albertini got 8-man defensive player of the year, which is quite an award.
Yeah, was that on? Was that a different site? Was that on a sports site? Was that the one I was looking at where him and Tristan Lee?
Yes, they tied. There was three. There was three. Came down to 3 nominees in each offense, defense, special teams, and all that. And him and Tristan Lee tied for
an 8-man one. Yeah, Anthony. Well, all your seniors got to be very proud of all your seniors. One thing I wanted to make sure I mentioned was Braven Bourne was injured in that game, but it turns out that nothing. Well, I don't want to say nothing serious, but it wasn't a tore ACL or anything, so he should be back after the first year, right?
Doctors say he should be back after the first year, and he's got a strained MCL and a bruised bone. He shot around a little bit in the gym the other day. He shoots free throw for us on some drills that we were doing, and he's taking it very, very good, and he's trying to be a leader out on the floor. And anytime you have a player of his caliber, we will love to see him back over Christmas break.
You bet, and that's great news for the senior. Hated to. It looked bad, and luckily it was like you say, and luckily it's a strained MCL and a bone bruise, but that's way better than being out for your senior season. So happy for him.
Yeah, I took a lot of things from that state game, and one of my worst memories was seeing him on the ground hurting. So I can live with the wins and losses and whatever turns out. I hate to see a kid with his potential in all sports, with baseball and stuff like that. He's really good at too. Have a chance of being injured, not getting to compete his senior year. I'm very happy that he's going to be okay.
Yeah, being a father and you have a few kids go through an ACL surgery, you know how hard it is on them. And sports isn't everything. It's a long ways from how they're going to end up in life, but it is their high school memories, and you just hate to see anything like that stop them from achieving any of their goals in high school. So, very happy for him, and hopefully he gets healed up after the first year.
One of the things I said all year was we were lucky because we really had, other than the high ankle sprain with Adam, we were just healthy all year. And when you're a school our size with our numbers, you have to stay healthy to compete. And, then we had that injury in the third quarter, and I thought, I'm just glad it turned out all right for him.
Yep, me too, Coach. Well, thanks a lot for joining us. Congratulations on the great football season you and the boys put together. Very proud of you. I know the town and community is very proud and very happy. And, man, what a great support we had out there at the state tournament. Holy cow, I don't think there's anybody left in town.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. And you would not believe the phone calls I got from opposing coaches and just people I've met along the way. And I probably had 15 different high school coaches call me, and just nothing more than just to say congratulations and have fun and try to enjoy it as much as you can. So I really appreciate all them people that reached out to us, and it helps. It helps to have all that support, and that makes you feel good.
Well, good luck in your basketball season. Roll right into basketball season, buddy.
Yeah, it's time to get started, I guess. It might be a little bit sloppy tonight, but I bet the boys have fun, so we're going to get after it.
That's what it's all about for Christmas here and get started on this preseason thing. I want to thank Coach Watrick for joining us, and congratulations on a good season. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout. This is St. Paul basketball at Hot 105. Thanks, Keith.
Farmers Bank is a full-service bank with small-town personal attention. They know you by name and are always glad to help you out. Offering 24-hour ATM and free banking locations in St. Paul, Walnut, and Hepler, Farmers Bank, member FDIC, is proud to help support the success that a small community can achieve with teamwork and determination.
Let's get back to the game on your home for St. Paul Indian Sports. Hot 105.
Oh, welcome back to Billy Fager Fieldhouse and our St. Paul Tire and Lube halftime show. And at halftime here, just get set underway here in the second half of the girls' game where the Lady Indians lead 29-9. Scoring for the Lady Indians, Caitlin O'Brien leads the Indian scores with 9, followed by Winter with 6, and McCracken and Coombs both with 5, and Rice with 4. That's 29 points. 9 for field goals. Let me see. Let's see what we shot as a team. Let's see if I find it here. I want to thank Coach Burke for letting me steal some of his stats for our Lady Indians. Indians shot 32% from the field, 30 from two-point land, and they shot 30% from three-point land. It's not horrible, but not great. So look for the Lady Indians to clean that up as we are underway. The Lady Indians will have the basketball here to start the second half. Rice with the basketball playing with 3 fouls. Gets it off to Watrick. Now back up top to O'Brien. Over to Winter. To Rice. Back up to O'Brien. To Hutcherson. Feed inside to Winter. Back to Caitlin O'Brien as they play against this 2-3 zone. Drive into the lane by Rice. Shot on its way. No good. Rebound. Chitopa. Mayfield for Chitopa brings the ball down. Guarded out there by Watrick, and you're going to get an early reach call on Watrick. Watrick with his first team foul on the Lady Indians to start the second half. Chitopa set to put the ball in play, gets it into Sanders, guarded by Rice. Rice needs to be careful not to pick up a fourth foul here. Still out there playing aggressive, ball on the floor, steals that ball away from Sanders. Good hands by Rice. A layup good by Sydney Rice. Chitopa back with the basketball. Gets it off to Sanders. Sanders 31-9. Indians lead. Good move down the baseline. Stolen away by Rice again. And gets it off to Hutcherson. Hutcherson pushed the ball up against the floor. Bumped by Sanders. Feeds it up to Winter. Now over to Rice. Left wing to Watrick. Watrick looks inside. Cross-court pass to Hutcherson. Feeds it inside to Caitlin O'Brien. Turnaround 10-foot shot. No good, but she will go to the line to shoot 2. 6:45 left to go in the third quarter. 31-9. Lady Indians lead. Basketball season, long season underway here in this preseason tournament. A lot of excitement for the Lady Indians, girls and boys. Coach Watrick alluded to the boys may be a little bit rusty, just 4 practices under their belt. In a small school, you can kind of imagine that there wasn't too many that wasn't playing football, just 1 or 2 players, I believe, boys, who Coach Doherty practiced with every day and was practicing for probably 3 weeks before the rest of the team joined them last week. So just 4 practices. I know Coach Watrick probably gave a couple days off, but they was right back to work the very next week. Chitopa with the basketball. Cut off there by Caitlin O'Brien. Stolen her. The ball's on the floor. She tried to feed it back to Watrick. Retrieved by Hutcherson. She drives into the lane, and it's going to be stolen away by Sanders. Hutcherson got tied up into the lane. Rice needs to be careful here. Tipped away by Rice. Knocked out of bounds. It's going to be out on Sydney Rice. Sydney Rice playing with 3 fouls, but she's still being aggressive out there. Needs to be careful here. 33-9. Indians lead. Mayfield with the basketball, guarded by Watrick. Feeds it off to the left wing to Dunkel. Now to Albertson. Albertson to Mayfield. It's going to be another foul on Watrick. And she's going to have to come. That's going to be her second foul, I believe, as McCracken is going to check into the game. And that's the third on Watrick. And it's going to be Chitopa's ball as Albertson set to put the ball in play. Everybody's guarded tightly, looking for somebody to get it into. Finally feeds it in, and that's going to be stolen away. It's going to be a jump ball tied up by Rice as she continues to be aggressive. And it will stay with Chitopa. 6:01 left to go in the third, 33-9. Lady Indians lead. Feed into Wright. Wright guarded by Hutcherson. Tries to get around her. Ball's on the floor. McCracken gets it. Feeds it off to Hutcherson. Good hustle on the floor by McCracken. Hutcherson with her left hand to the baseline. Feeds it out to O'Brien. Sets her feet. Three-pointer on the way. Off the back iron. No good. Rebound. Chitopa. Nonkel pushes the ball back down to the left baseline. Now she drives in there. Tries to put a shot up. Blocked by Winter. Tipped around. And recovered by Emily Winter. Winter is going to feed it off to Rice, but Winter's going to be fouled by Dunkel first. Dunkel playing her aggressive on that rebound, trying to guard against that outlet pass, and got her on the arm as number 11, Kennard, checks back in the young freshman for Chitopa. Katie Coombs also checks in for Emily Winter. 5:32 left to go here in the third. 33-9, Lady Indians lead. Rice with the basketball. Coombs, Rice, Hutcherson, O'Brien, and McCracken on the floor for the Lady Indians. Boy, McCracken was fouled. No call. Gets it off. Feeds inside to Coombs. Tipped out of bounds by Kennard, and it'll stay with the Lady Indians. Rice tried to feed Coombs from that right baseline. Tipped out of bounds by Chitopa. Rice looking inside. Feeds it to Winter. Sets her feet. Three-point shot from the baseline. Good. Emily Hutcherson. I think I said Winter, but Emily Hutcherson with the three-point field goal. And the Indians out to a 36-9 lead. Sanders needs to be careful not to get called for that fourth foul. She's out there riding on Sanders real hard. Kennard with the basketball. Now shot from Albertson. Three-point shot. Good. Left-handed shot from the left baseline. And that's going to cut the lead to 36-12. 4:50 left to go in the third period. And the score, Lady Indians 36, Lady Hornets 12. Rice to left wing to O'Brien, back up top to Rice. Right wing to Hutcherson against this zone. Katie Coombs to Rice, drives in the lane. Shot on its way. Good. Good move by Sydney Rice. Good ball movement by the Lady Indians. Little four-court man-to-man pressure. Now the Indians back off. Sanders with the basketball, guarded out there by Rice. Feeds it off to Dunkel. Right wing to Kennard. Drives that left baseline. She's going to be blocked hard by O'Brien. That's going to be a foul on Caitlin O'Brien. She didn't get there quick enough. Third team foul on Lady Indians as Emily Winter checks back into the ballgame. And third foul on O'Brien. So foul trouble by the Lady Indians as O'Brien, Rice, and Watrick all have 3 fouls halfway through this third quarter. And that could end up being a problem for the Lady Indians this year, is that aggressive man-to-man. You need to be deep and play good defense. Good drive by the baseline. McCracken with the rebound. Shot no good. Now she throws it to Albertson. Albertson left-hand left, good. Not a good pass by Sydney McCracken. 38-14 is the Lady Indians lead. 3:54 left to go in the third. McCracken feeds it off to Hutcherson. Now over to Coombs. Back up top to Winter. Right baseline to Rice. Cross court to good pass inside to Winter. Shot no good. Katie Coombs with the rebound. Tries to fight, gets it stripped away, and it's going to be a jump ball. And it's going to stay with the Lady Indians on the tie-up. 3:35 left to go in the third. 38-14, Lady Indians lead. Rice with the basketball. Shot by McCracken from the right wing or left wing, no good. Rebound, Emily Hutcherson tries to feed it back out to McCracken, gets it back out there. Coombs down the baseline to Rice, 3-point shot of her own, right baseline, no good, off the rim. Rebound, Chitopa. Dunkel pushes the ball down the floor all the way in and out of bounds, right off her leg, goes right back to Lady Indians as Carter comes back into the game for the Lady Indians. They come in for Hutcherson. Katie Carter, the young freshman, logging a lot of playing time. Rice with the basketball. Over to Carter, left wing. Back up top to Coons. Right wing to Winter. Top to McCracken. McCracken over to Coons and goes off the ref, out of bounds. Hit him and bounced back inbounds. He's part of the court, but he was standing out of bounds, so it's going to be out on the Lady Indians and go back to Chetopa. 38-14. 24-point lead for the Lady Indians with 2:59 left to go here in the third. Ball put in play inbounds. The Albertson picked up out there by Coons. Over to the left wing to Kennard. Drives baseline all the way in. Shot over the top, no good. Put back, no good. She's going to be fouled. Indians need to do a better job on the defensive boards. And that will send Albertson to the line to shoot two. 4th team foul on the Lady Indians. Second on Emily Winter. Lady Indians with a definite size advantage, but Chetopa doing a good job on the boards. Shot up and in there by Albertson. 2:47 left to go in the third, 38-15. The Lady Indians lead. Albertson's second free throw, left-handed shot up on his way and good. And timeout, Coach Bradshaw, 38-16. We'll be back after this 1-minute timeout. Let's St. Paul basketball on Hot 105.
Richie's Drugstore in Erie has been serving the area since 1883 with a strong belief in providing customized care and doing more than just filling prescriptions. Pharmacist Morgan Bunton is now taking appointments for free consultations and sign-up assistance for Medicare Part D prescription plans that will fit your needs. Open enrollment begins October 15th and ends December 7th. Even if you're in a current plan, let Richie's help you determine if there's a better plan to cover your unique needs and prescriptions. Call or stop by Richie's today on the corner of State and Main in Erie.
The Exchange State Bank is proud to be a member of the St. Paul community. The Exchange State Bank has served the area since 1914 and is committed to go the distance for you. A full-service bank, they offer savings, checking accounts, loan certificates of deposit, and more. They also offer competitive rates on loans and investments, all while giving you the kind of personal service you won't find at bigger institutions. Visit with Bob Schonifer at Exchange State Bank in St. Paul, member FDIC, proud sponsor of the St. Paul Indians.
Let's get back to the game on your home for St. Paul Indian Sports. Hot 105.
Oh, welcome back to Billy Fager Fieldhouse as we start the fourth quarter here. Lady Indians lead 38-16. Foul on Chetopa on Rice as she brings the ball down the floor, playing with three fouls here in the third quarter. Have to be very careful here. 2:38 left to go in the third. You don't want to pick up a fourth in this third quarter if you can keep from it. Cracking with the ball, left wing. Feeds it up top to Rice. Rice into the lane. Good move. That shot up and good. Good move by the senior. Into that lane, right-handed shot up off the backboard and good. 40-16, Lady Indians lead. Mayfield with the ball. Feeds it off to Kennard. Ball tipped away and out of bounds on the Lady Indians as O'Brien, Watrick, and Hutcherson all check back into the game for Winter, McCracken, and Rice. Nobody gets on right. She goes all the way to the lane and misses the shot. St. Paul coming out of that sub did not pick up their man-to-man who everybody had. And Wright broke loose. Jump ball, tie up. Possession error goes to Chetopa. Now the Indians are matched up on the inbounds play. Looking inside. Feed is stolen away there by Hutcherson. Hutcherson down the left-hand side of the lane. Left-hand layup. Up and no good. Rebound, Watrick. Right-handed putback, no good. Short. And rebound, Chetopa. Mayfield back down. Feeds it inside. Shot up on its way, no good. Rebound, Emily Hutcherson. Tuck hollering for to go. Push the ball down the floor. Hutcherson to the free throw line. Steps over, feeds it to Watrick. Now to O'Brien. O'Brien shot from the left elbow, partially blocked. Short, rebound, Chetopa. Kennard with the ball, now stolen away by the Indians. Feed inside to Coons. all on the floor and shot up, partially blocked. Rebound Hutcherson. Shot from the baseline, no good. Katie Coombs with the rebound. That is no good, but she's going to be fouled. Katie Coombs, just a young sophomore, needs to get stronger. Has a lot of shots partially blocked. And she will go to the line to shoot, too. 1:21 left to go in the third. 40-16, Lady Indians lead. Her shot is on and right up through there. Has a nice-looking shot. Upper body just needs to get a little bit stronger to get them shots from partially getting blocked. Coombs settles in for her second shot. And it's on its way in short. No good. Rebound Sanders for Chautauqua. Sanders kicks it to the right wing. Good move by Kennard. Shot on its way off the rim. No good. Rebound Hutcherson. Hutcherson pushes the ball down as she crosses from right to left. Swings it over to O'Brien. Now to Coombs. Three-point shot by Coombs. Off. No good. And it's going to be a rebound by Chautauqua by Wright. As Wright dribbles against Watrick. Watrick playing with 3 fouls. Need to be careful here with less than a minute to go here in the third. Over to Sanders, guarded by O'Brien. Feed back up top to Albertson. Albertson guarded by Coombs. Katie Coombs puts a little pressure on her. 14 fouls on each team. That's going to be knocked out of bounds by O'Brien. Possession will stay with Chautauqua. 32.5 seconds left to go in the third. Indians lead 41-16. Albertson set to put the ball in play. And that was almost a foul on Hutcherson. Long three-point shot on its way, no good. Rebound is right for Chautauqua. Feeds it back up to Kennard. Now to Mayfield. 19 seconds left to go here in the third. Mayfield dribbled to her left. Shot up on its way, no good. Well, that's an over the back against Coombs, or against Carter, and the putback is good. Kennard was over the back of Katie Carter. 5 seconds left to go. Watrick with the basketball and going to call for the carry. 41-18, Lady Indians lead here. 3.4 seconds left to go here in the third. Little token full court pressure applied by the Lady Indians as they look to get it in and do get it into Albertson. Straight up is Coombs. Shot is going to be short, and that's going to be the end of that's going to be the end of the third. 41-18, Lady Indians lead after three. We'll be back after this 1 minute timeout. Let's St. Paul basketball on Hot 105.
Jerry and Kevin Winter, along with the entire crew at KW Trucking, are proud to bring you this broadcast of the St. Paul Indians. KW Trucking specializes in heavy equipment and heavy truck repair, late model rebuilding, and body work from large trucks down to cars. They also have a full-service machine shop and a great selection of both used cars and trucks. See Jerry or Kevin at KW Trucking or call 449-2763.
Prairie Mission Retirement Village in St. Paul provides services to people in their retirement years. Prairie Mission meets a wide range of needs from healthcare to assisted living and independent living apartments to elderly daycare services, including transportation. With our 7 to 7 dining, residents get up when they desire, eat when and what they want, and continue to live a full and happy life. Your family deserves the best in retirement care, so give Prairie Mission Retirement Village a call today for more information at 620-449-2400. Or visit them at 242 Carroll Street in St. Paul.
Let's get back to the game on your home for St. Paul Indian Sports. Hot 105.
Yeah, welcome back to Billy Fager Fieldhouse. Going into the fourth quarter, 41-18 as Foley and Carter comes into the game for the Lady Indians. The two freshmen logging some playing time here tonight, and they're going to have to this year with only 9 players on the roster. Rice with the basketball, right wing, up top to Foley. Foley over to Carter. Carter holds the ball over her head, feeds it back up top to McCracken. McCracken guarded tightly, dribbles to her right, and she's going to be fouled by Wright as she dribbled to her right. 15 foul, fourth on Wright, and it will stay with the Lady Indians. McCracken with the basketball, feeds it into Rice. Rice above the timeline, dribbles to the top of the key, feeds it over to Carter at left wing. Back up to McCracken. Indians being very patient here with the big lead, 41-18. Feed inside the Winter. Hook shot up on no good. Gets her own rebound. Good fight by Winter, and she's going to call for the travel. Indians showing some rust inside between Katie Coombs and Emily Winter on them strong putback shots. They'll get better as the year goes on. Early season first round game here, only Tuesday night game it is. This is a varsity/JV tournament, but Chetopa and St. Paul's the only games tonight. There was already a JV boys game where they let Indians came out with a 3 or 4 point victory. Good move by Wright for Chetopa. Puts that layup up and in there, 41-20. Indians up by 21. Rice with the basketball, 6:53 left to go in the game. Over to Foley. Foley feeds it back up top to Carter. Over to McCracken at left wing. Kraken back up top to Keita Rice. Dribbles into the lane, and she's going to get called with a walk as she got tied up, banged knees with a Chetopa player. So back-to-back turnovers on the Indians here. Feed into Mayfield. Mayfield picked up out there by McCracken about half court. Dribbles with her left hand. Now back to her right. It's going to be double-teamed out there. Kicks it out to Albertson. Left-handed three-point shot on its way. No good. Rebound, Katie Carter. Carter pushes the ball ahead all the way down the lane. Right-handed layup. It's going to be a foul on the floor before the shot. You need to give that up to McCracken. She was streaking down the left side, wide open. Good job by Coombs pushing that, or Carter pushing the ball up the floor. As Coombs, O'Brien, and Watrick all comes in for Foley, McCracken, and Carter. 6:22 left to go in the game, 41-20. Feed inside of Katie Coombs on the inbounds, and it's good. Good inbounds play by the Lady Indians. Mayfield with the basketball for the Hornets. Feeds it off to the right wing to Albertson to the baseline. Good move by Kennard. Shot on its way, no good. Rebound, Caitlin O'Brien. Kennard just a good-looking young freshman for the Hornets. Put some good moves on from that baseline. Cross-court pass to the Lady Indians to Winter. Feed inside to Katie Coombs. Back out to Winter. Three-point shot from the right wing. Off the back iron. Look good from here. And it's going to be a jump ball tied up. Kennard. And it's going to go back to the Hornets on the tie-up. Chetopa basketball off the tie-up. Subs come in for Chetopa. 5:44 left to go in the game. 43-20. 23-point lead for the Lady Indians. I'll go over the schedule for you. In between games is Columbus, St. Paul, Chetopa Southeast, all in this tournament. Shot on its way long and no good by Chetopa. It's going to go out of bounds and back to the Lady Indians off the turnover. A little four-court pressure applied by Chetopa. Little on a steal given up by Watrick. Good steal there by number 15. She's going to be fouled. That's Blundell. Indians only one person down there for Chetopa, and Watrick turns that ball over trying to get it to Winter. Sixth team foul on the Lady Indians. 5 on Chetopa, 3rd on Winter. Chetopa looks to get the ball in under their own basket. Gets it into Mayfield, guarded by O'Brien. 5:16 left to go in the game. 43-20. Indians lead by 23. Feed back up top to Blundell. Now off to Kennard, to Sanders. Shot on its way from the right wing. Long shot, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. It's going to be off of Chetopa, and it will stay with the Lady. It'll go to the Lady Indians. With a 1-3-1 full court trap pressure applied by Chetopa. Feed this line down the baseline as Rice gets it to Watrick. Back to Rice. Rice all the way into the lane. Layup, no good. Too hard, off the iron. And that's going to be a foul on the Lady Indians. And that will be the 16th foul on the Lady Indians. And 4 on 15. That is Sydney Rice picks up her 4th foul with 4:43 left to go in the game as Katie Carter checks back into the game for the Lady Indians, for the Lady Indians. Mayfield with the basketball, right wing guarded by O'Brien. 4:36 left to go in the game, 43-20. Indians up by 23. Feed inside, good feed inside. Chitopa's shot up and no good. That shot taken by Blundell. Nice feed into Blundell. Fed down to Winter now inside to O'Brien. Shot up, no good, but she's fouled on the play, so she'll go to the line to shoot two. Blundell just a sophomore with the foul. And I believe she's just picked up her fifth foul, and she has. So Blundell has just fouled out of the game for Chitopa. And Albertson comes right back into the game. Trying to cut across and didn't go to the scorer's table, but they got her checked in, so good to go. Caitlin O'Brien goes to the line to shoot two. First shot on its way, good. Caitlin O'Brien going to be the backbone for the Indians this year. The senior coming in off of a great year last year as a junior. Full court pressure applied by the Lady Indians as O'Brien puts the second shot in. Mayfield with the ball, bringing it down against Caitlin O'Brien. Dribbles with her left hand on the left wing position. Now back up top, double teamed out there. Kicks it out, shot on its way off, no good. Shot taken by Wright, and that's going to be a tie-up. And it'll go to the Indians on the tie-up as Wright took that shot. She was left open off the double team. Here comes a 1-3-1 trap by Chitopa. Into O'Brien, back to Wuttrick, back to Hutcherson. Over to O'Brien, now to Wuttrick. Wuttrick pestered out there up above by Albertson. Kicks it over to Winter. Winter's three-point shot from the waist. Off the rim, no good. Coons had it for a second. Tipped away by Albertson and controlled by Chitopa. Under 4 minutes left to go. 3:44. Sanders with the basketball. Albertson, three-point shot, top of the key, partially blocked. Chased down by Sanders. Kick back out to Wright. Long three-pointer by Wright. Off the iron, no good. Over the backboard. And it'll go to the Lady Indians. 45-20. 25-point lead for the Lady Indians. 3:32 left to go in the ballgame. Here's a 1-3-1 trap. Hutcherson with the basketball, and the count's on. She dribbles down to the right, now to the baseline. Into O'Brien, into the lane, shot up and good. Good way to break that press on that 1-3-1 trap. Good ball move by the Lady Indians. Good feed from Coombs into O'Brien. Sanders with the basketball, poked away by O'Brien. O'Brien, breakaway layup is good. 3:04 left to go in the game. 49-20, 29-point lead for the Lady Indians. Mayfield with the basketball, guarded by O'Brien. Still playing hard on the man-to-man. Albertson against Coombs, drives to the baseline. Double team down there. Good double team. And it's going to be a tie-up, and it's going to be Chitopa basketball. Off the tie-up, it'll stay with Chitopa as McCracken and Carter both check back into the game for the Lady Indians for Winter and O'Brien. Chitopa ball under their own basket. As they try to get it in, feeds it into Mayfield, guarded by Carter. 2:46 left to go in the game. 49-20, Lady Indians lead. Now dead ball situation. Poked away there. Ball's loose, and it's going to be another jump ball as two Lady Hornets end up on the floor. Change of possession goes to, or tie-up goes to the Lady Indians as Foley checks back into the game for Wuttrick. McCracken feeds the ball into Hutcherson, and Chitopa going to stay in this 1-3-1 trap. Ball's on the floor. Hutcherson still loose. Gets it to McCracken. Over to Foley. Foley controls it from the right wing. Gets it to McCracken. She's going to be guarded tightly out there. Put the ball on the floor. Take it to the hoop. And that's going to be a walk and a turnover against the Lady Indians. They need to go to the basket hard against this aggressive trap defense by the Hornets. Mayfield with the basketball. Now there's a Hornet left all alone. She's going to be fouled. She's going to make the layup. Foley fouls her as the subs did not get on their man for the Lady Indians. So Dunkel will go to the line to shoot an and one. 2:16 left to go in the game. Dunkel with the bucket. 49-22 is the score now. 27-point lead, pending the free throw here. Free throw by Dunkel is on its way along. No good. Rebound, Hutcherson. Hutcherson crosses over to the center of the lane. Down the court and stolen away by Mayfield. Too long pass. Attempted by Hutcherson. Shot up and in there by Mayfield. Hutcherson feeds it into McCracken. McCracken spins around, feeds it back to Hutcherson. And that's going to be a backcourt. Hutcherson, it wasn't a backcourt because Chitopa steals it. Shot up on its way and no good, but she's going to be fouled. And she's going to shoot free throws as Katie Carter fouls her. And she's going to go to the line to shoot three is Mayfield with 1:49. So the younger bunch of Indians not doing a good job of handling this pressure applied by the Hornets. Mayfield's first of three up on its way long, no good. As the second of three, as Watrick checks back into the game, but they can't let her go in until the third free throw. Mayfield's second shot, she lines up on its way and good. Now Watrick comes into the game for Emily Hutcherson. Coach Tuck. It's Emily. She comes out of the game, always coaching, and on the young sophomore on how to break this trap defense. 1:45 left to go in the game. 49-25. Indians lead. Extended 1-3-1 trap. McCracken with the basketball. Feeds it to Foley. Over to Carter. Carter down the baseline to Watrick. Watrick dribbles back up towards the elbow. Now the top of the key above the timeline. Now to Foley. Over to Carter, right wing. Watrick dribbles back up towards the timeline. Kicks it off to McCracken. Looks inside for Coombs. Gives it to her. Coombs tries to put the move on, and she's going to call a charge on Coombs. It's too slow on making the move. Brings the ball down to her waist. Tries to make the move and gets called for the charge. Player control. No free throws as 5 subs come in for Chitopa. 1:12 left to go in the game. 49-25. The Lady Indians lead, and they're going to come out victorious and start the season 1-0 in this early preseason tournament. This Thursday at 7 p.m., St. Paul girls will play Southeast girls, and then the varsity boys, St. Paul boys play Southeast boys at 8:30. So 7 and 8:30 Thursday night is the next game. I'll go over the full schedule in between games, but the Lady Indians' next game will be at 7 o'clock on Thursday. 3-point shot by McCracken. Top of the key, rattles around, no good. Rebound, Katie Coombs up, no good. Rebound, Chitopa with 36 seconds left to go in the game. 24-point lead for the Lady Indians. Chitopa with the basketball. Right wing, guarded by McCracken. Goes into the lane, and is going to be stripped away by Carter. Carter pushes the ball up the floor. Now she stops her dribble, gets it over to Watrick. Watrick to McCracken above the timeline. Dribbles down, feeds it into Coombs. Turnaround shot by Coombs off the rim, no good. She's frustrated with herself, not using the backboard and making that shot as time's going to run out. And the Lady Indians are going to lead or win this ball game 49-25. So the St. Paul Lady Indians start out victorious and start out 1-0 on the season. We'll be back after this 2-minute timeout. You're listening to St. Paul basketball on Hot 105.
St. Paul Tire and Lube, locally owned and operated, offers the small town convenience you love without the big city prices. They offer free pickup and drop off in St. Paul, so you're not left stranded while your vehicle is in the shop. They offer tire repair and also offer oil change and new tires. When you find yourself in need of new tires or an oil change and need to keep going, visit with St. Paul Tire and Lube, 620-449-2323. St. Paul Tire and Lube, proud supporters of the St. Paul Indians.
Exchange Insurance Agency is a proud supporter of the St. Paul Indians. Give us a call, visit our website, or stop in to let us do the comparison shopping for you and get a free no-obligation quote. Offering all types of insurance, including auto, motorcycle, home, farm, crop, watercraft, life, and health, Medicare supplements, and all lines of commercial or business insurance. Serving the four-state area since 1964, Exchange Insurance in St. Paul is here to provide you with what you need, want, and should expect from your insurance agency.
When the lights come up on Friday and Saturday nights at high schools and colleges across the region, it's often on a field built by Crossland Construction. Many Crossland employees played on those fields and were educated in the schools that are thriving parts of our communities today. Crossland is a proud supporter of area athletics and urges you to be a part of your local school community. Many of the athletes playing today may help Crossland build across our region in the future. Check out career opportunities at crossland.com. Crossland Construction, build you.
You and your family deserve the highest level of quality care. Whether a minor sprain or a major injury, our nationally ranked orthopedics and joint replacement program will get you back in the game, on the dance floor, or on the walking trail in a matter of days, not months. For more information, visit our website at www.labettehealth.com. At Labette Health, we center around you.
Let's get back to the game on your home for St. Paul Indian Sports. Hot 105.
Oh, welcome back to our KW Trucking, KW Trucking post-game show. Player of the game, sponsored by D-Rail Commodity, and we're going to go with Caitlin O'Brien tonight, the senior coming in with a great game here again tonight, and gets the Lady Indians off to a 49-25 victory here in the first game this year in the St. Paul preseason tournament. I want to go over the schedule, and then when I come back from the next break, we'll go over stats from the girls' game and bring you up to, as the boys warm up here, as the St. Paul Indian boys will take on Chitopa boys in the next game here tonight. The only two games here tonight are varsity games. On the varsity side, at 4 o'clock on Thursday, Columbus varsity girls will play Chitopa varsity girls. And at 5:30, the Columbus varsity boys will play the Chitopa varsity boys, and then St. Paul girls and boys will play Southeast. The girls' game will be at 7, and then the boys' game will be at 8:30. Well, that's going on in the junior varsity in the old gym, the other gym tied directly here to the west of this gym. Columbus JV boys will play Chitopa JV boys, 2 quarters at 4 o'clock. Columbus JV girls and Chitopa JV girls, 2 quarters at the end of the Columbus and Chitopa girls varsity game. So they got to wait till all the players get in so they can play that. And then the St. Paul JV boys will play Southeast at 6:30, and it'll be a full game. And then Friday, 12/8, I will not be here, but Keith Smith kindly is going to step in and call these games for you. The first 2 games of the docket on the night in the new gym in the varsity side will be Chitopa girls and boys versus Southeast girls and boys at 4 and 5:30 respectively. And then the St. Paul girls and boys will take on the Columbus girls and boys at 7 and 8:30 in the new gym on Friday night. In the old gym on Friday night, Chitopa JV boys and girls will take on Southeast JV boys and girls. The boys' game's actually first at 4 o'clock, 2 quarters each, and ends those games. And then the St. Paul JV boys will play Columbus JV boys, full game at 6:30. So tonight's game, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, in this preseason tournament. Preseason tournament will wind up and will be over with Friday night, and we will crown a champion of the preseason tournament. As both, as I said, St. Paul boys here on the court warming up with the Chitopa boys warming up. There's about 10 minutes to go before the next ball game as we are in our KW Trucking post-game show. As I mentioned, player of the game sponsor is D-Rail Commodity, and our player of the game of that girls' game is going to be Caitlin O'Brien. I will go over Caitlin's scoring totals as well as the rest of the Lady Indian scoring totals when I come after this next break. We'll be back after this 2-minute timeout. Let's St. Paul basketball on Hot 105.
Hi, I'm Kendall Gammon. You may know me as a Kansas City Chief, but I'm also a proud graduate of Pittsburg State University. Pittsburg State offers more than 200 degree programs, small class sizes, and tuition so affordable it earned Pittsburg State a top 10 ranking on Washington Monthly's Collegiate Best Bang for Your Buck list. But don't take my word for it. Visit Pittsburg State and see why there's nothing like being a gorilla. Learn more at pittstate.edu/BA-Gorilla.
Farmers Bank is a full-service bank with small-town personal attention. They know you by name and are always glad to help you out. Offering 24-hour ATM and 3 banking locations in St. Paul, Walnut, and Hepler, Farmers Bank, member FDIC, is proud to help support the success that a small community can achieve with teamwork and determination.
Richie's Drugstore in Erie has been serving the area since 1883 with a strong belief in providing customized care and doing more than just filling prescriptions. Pharmacist Morgan Bunton is now taking appointments for free consultations and sign-up assistance for Medicare Part D prescription plans that will fit your needs. Open enrollment begins October 15th and ends December 7th. Even if you're in a current plan, let Richie's help you determine if there's a better plan to cover your unique needs and prescriptions. Call or stop by Richie's today on the corner of State and Main in Erie.
The Exchange State Bank is proud to be a member of the St. Paul community. The Exchange State Bank has served the area since 1914 and is committed to go the distance for you. A full-service bank, they offer savings, checking accounts, loan certificates of deposit, and more. They also offer competitive rates on loans and investments, all while giving you the kind of personal service you won't find at bigger institutions. Visit with Bob Conifer at Exchange State Bank in St. Paul, member FDIC, proud sponsor of the St. Paul Indians.
Jerry and Kevin Winter, along with the entire crew at KW Trucking, are proud to bring you this broadcast of the St. Paul Indians. KW Trucking specializes in heavy equipment and heavy truck repair, late model rebuilding, and body work from large trucks down to cars. They also have a full-service machine shop and a great selection of both used cars and trucks. See Jerry or Kevin at KW Trucking or call 449-2763.
Prairie Mission Retirement Village in St. Paul provides services to people in their retirement years. Prairie Mission meets a wide range of needs from healthcare to assisted living and independent living apartments to elderly daycare services, including transportation. With our 7 to 7 dining, residents get up when they desire, eat when and what they want, and continue to live a full and happy life. Your family deserves the best in retirement care, so give Prairie Mission Retirement Village a call today for more information at 620-449-2400. Or visit them at 242 Carroll Street in St. Paul. St. Paul Tire and Lube, locally owned and operated, offers the small town convenience you love without the big city prices. They offer free pickup and drop off in St. Paul, so you're not left stranded while your vehicle is in the shop. They offer tire repair and also offer oil change and new tires. When you find yourself in need of new tires or an oil change and need to keep going, visit with St. Paul Tire and Lube, 620-449-2323. St. Paul Tire and Lube, proud supporters of the St. Paul Indians.
Exchange Insurance Agency is a proud supporter of the St. Paul Indians. Give us a call, visit our website, or stop in to let us do the comparison shopping for you and get a free no-obligation quote. Offering all types of insurance, including auto, motorcycle, home, farm, crop, watercraft, life, and health, Medicare supplements, and all lines of commercial or business insurance. Serving the 4-state area since 1964, Exchange Insurance in St. Paul is here to provide you with what you need, want, and should expect from your insurance agency.
When the lights come up on Friday and Saturday nights at high schools and colleges across the region, it's often on a field built by Crossland Construction. Many Crossland employees played on those fields and were educated in the schools that are thriving parts of our communities today. Crossland is a proud supporter of area athletics and urges you to be a part of your local school community. Many of the athletes playing today may help Crossland build across our region in the future. Check out career opportunities at crossland.com. Crossland Construction, build you.
You and your family deserve the highest level of quality care. Whether a minor sprain or a major injury, our nationally ranked orthopedics and joint replacement program will get you back in the game, on the dance floor, or on the walking trail in a matter of days, not months. For more information, visit our website at www.labettehealth.com. At Labette Health, we center around you.
Let's get back to the game on your home for St. Paul Indian Sports. Hot 105.
So welcome back to Billy Fager Fieldhouse in the preseason tournament here at St. Paul, where the Lady Indians come out victorious 49-25 in a good game put together. First game, knocking the rust off here in Billy Fager Fieldhouse. The Lady Indians come out with a 49-25 victory. 49-25 is what I got on the victory for the Lady Indians. Scoring totals. Well, McCracken come out with Sydney McCracken, 5 points on the game. Emily Hutcherson, 3 points. Sydney Rice, 10 points. Caitlin O'Brien, 17 points. Emily Winter with 6 points. And Katie Coombs with 8 points. Watrick was 0 for 6 in field goal shots. 0 for 3 and 0 for 3 in 2-point and 3-pointers. McCracken was 2 for 6 in field goals. Shot 33%. And Hutcherson 1 for 6 from the field. Rice was 4 for 9. O'Brien was 5 for 8. Winter was 2 for 6. And Coombs was 2 for 10. The Lady Indians shot 31% combined on field goal percentage, 36% from 2-point land, 23% on 3-point land, and 70% from free throw line. Watrick had 3 assists on the night. McCracken had 1. Rice had 2. Carter had 1. Winter had 1. And Coombs had 1. 9 assists on the game for the Indians. 2 blocks by Emily Winter. 12 offensive rebounds by the Lady Indians. 17 defensive rebounds. So good night on the boards for the Lady Indians. 29 total rebounds on the night and 12 steals. 18 total fouls and 10 turnovers. So 10 turnovers, not bad for a total game for the Lady Indians as they come out victorious here. I'm sure Coach Tuck will want the Lady Indians to shoot better from the floor and from 3-point land, shooting 31% on 2-point land. Totals on field goal percentage is not the best in the world, so I'm sure they'll want to improve in that next game when they play Southeast. Southeast will come into the gym Thursday night on a 7 o'clock ball game, 7 and 8:30 tip-off, as we're getting set here with about 3 minutes left to go before tip-off. I'm glad to bring you this preseason tournament here as we are in our pregame Richie's Pharmacy pregame show for our boys game. Again, a little different in football, and our tip-off sponsor will be Styles Fitness and more as we get set for tip-off here in about 2:28 as we get ready to go over starting lineups for each team. We're going to take another short break. When we come back, we'll bring you the finale of tonight, Chetopa boys versus St. Paul boys. We'll be back after this 1-minute timeout. That's St. Paul basketball on Hot 105.
Farmers Bank is a full-service bank with small-town personal attention. They know you by name and are always glad to help you out. Offering 24-hour ATM and 3 banking locations in St. Paul, Walnut, and Hepler, Farmers Bank, member FDIC, is proud to help support the success that a small community can achieve with teamwork and determination.
Richie's Drugstore in Erie has been serving the area since 1883 with a strong belief in providing customized care and doing more than just filling prescriptions. Pharmacist Morgan Bunton is now taking appointments for free consultations and sign-up assistance for Medicare Part D prescription plans that will fit your needs. Open enrollment begins October 15th and ends December 7th. Even if you're in a current plan, let Richie's help you determine if there's a better plan to cover your unique needs and prescriptions. Call or stop by Richie's today on the corner of State and Main in Erie.
Let's get back to the game on your home for St. Paul Indian Sports. Hot 105.
Well, welcome back to Billy Fager Fieldhouse and our Richie's Pharmacy pregame show. Last game of the night is going to be the St. Paul boys versus Chetopa boys as we get set for basketball this season. 4 practices on the year for the boys as they come out of their state runner-up in the state championship game events, Hoxie in football, so a short basketball prepare season. Coach Watrick is obviously looking for maybe the Indian boys to be just a little bit rusty with their basketball shoes on, but that's always a good thing to be, so we'll see how that plays out. The Indians, a lot of returning starters on the floor this year, so should look for the Indians to be pretty strong here this year on the basketball court, especially when senior Braven Bourne comes back after the first of the year as we get set for tonight's ball game here as we get ready to go to start lineups. For Chetopa, junior number 15, Nick Brenner, the junior, gets the start. Number 2, Brendan Doherty, the senior. To start this, really, Brendan's sport really loves basketball and baseball, and the size shows. Number 22, Chance Smith, the junior, so Chitopa very young with just one senior on the roster. Sophomore Caleb Lemons gets the start for the Indian boys. Lemons, a youngster, so there's some youth on the court for the Indians between Albertini and Lemons. Number 23, Ty Albertson, sophomore, gets start. Number senior Caleb Pekka, coming off an awesome football season. Caleb coming off a knee injury last year, was unable to play football, but he really had a great season, helping propel the Indians into that state championship game. Number 30 is sophomore Appleton. So far, 2 juniors, 2 sophomores on the floor for Chitopa. Kenny Haney, junior, gets the start for the Indians. Long and lanky Kenny Haney. And last but not least, number 35 is Hoppick. Gets the start, the junior, and big number 50, Anthony Albertini, who also comes off of a heck of a football season on the offensive and defensive line. Albertini with a heck of an honor being him and Tristan Lee tie for the best 8-man defensive player in the state. So great job put together by Anthony, just a hard-working young man. So got 8 minutes on the clock, set to get off the tip-off as the little Indians huddle up one more time around Coach Watrick. Look for the Indians, put a little pressure on Chitopa. I play a little man-to-man defense to start out here. I play a lot of man-to-man defense this year. As Kenny Haney lines up for the tip. As we are set with 8 minutes on the clock, and our tip-off sponsor is Styles Fitness and More, controlled by Lemons ahead to Doherty. Doherty, his shot is no good, but he's fouled, so Doherty will go to the line to shoot 2. Good feet ahead from Lemons to Doherty. Doherty had to get the handle on the basketball, and that foul was committed by number 35, Hoppick. Doherty's first free throw rattles off the rim, no good. Doherty's second shot on its way, and right through there, and good. So Doherty gets the Indians' first point of the year. Full court pressure applied. Hoppick with the basketball against Pekka. A little help defense by Albertini. Kick back up top to Appleton. Appleton feeds it off to Hoppick. Hoppick hands it off to Albertson, and that's going to be stolen away by Pekka. Pekka right-handed layup, good. Caleb Pekka with field goal for the Indians. Hoppick with the basketball, top of the key, hands it off to Appleton. Appleton looks to Hoppick. Hoppick looking inside, guarded by Pekka at the left wing. Backs up, three-point shot on the way, no good. Rebound, Brendan Doherty. Doherty with his left hand down the left side, kicks the top of the key to Haney. Haney, three-point shot on the way, good. Kenny Haney buries a 3 from the top of the key. 6-0. Indians lead. Hoppick with the ball, guarded by Pekka. He hands it off to Albertson. Ball poked away. Now Haney with it. Haney feeds it ahead to Pekka. Over to Lemons. Lemons layup, no good. Haney's putback, good. Kenny Haney working hard here on the boards. Hoppick with the basketball. Left hand hands it off to Appleton. Right back to Hoppick, guarded by Pekka, up above the timeline. Bounce pass attempt inside, poked away, stolen by Lemons. Joined in here now by Keith Smith. Boy, Keith, thanks. You're going to give me a break. Mike, man, I didn't know how hard this was. Man, Kenny Haney with the second three-pointer. Out to 8 points on Haney. He is perfect from the field so far.
St. Paul comes out on fire tonight, Dan, that's for sure.
Hoppick with the basketball, left wing guarded by Pekka. I never knew how much I appreciated Mike until he wasn't here. Shot up, no good. Lemons with the rebound, feeds it off to Haney. Coach Watrick telling him to push the ball ahead over to Albertini. Baseline shot by Albertini. Off the rim, no good. Foul inside is going to be on Pekka. First foul on Pekka, first team foul as Adam Albertini and Easton Dent check into the game. Two young sophomores for the Indians, for Lemons and Albertini.
Yeah,
Anthony Albertini.
Coach Watrick definitely has a lot of young talent on this team that's going to really fill in the next couple of years.
Down the court comes Chitopa with the basketball to Appleton with the basketball, and he's going to get called for the carry. So turnover with Chitopa. 11-0 lead for the Indians. So much for the rust for the Indians boys. Just 4 practices under their belt.
A lot of these Chitopa players, I see at least 3 of them out on the court now that played in the JV game. So
yeah, very young. Only one senior on the team. They've been young. They didn't have a varsity team for a couple. As these guys was freshmen. So the last couple of years they played a varsity game. It's good to see the numbers that they have. Pekka all the way to the rim, shot partially blocked, and no call made. So rebound comes out to Chitopa. And it's going to be Albertson with the basketball. Feeds it off to the left wing against Doherty. Shot partially blocked, knocked out of bounds by the Indians. It'll stay with Chitopa. That was Smith with the shot for Chitopa, blocked by Doherty. And goes off of Doherty out of bounds. So Chitopa's basketball under their own rim. 5:09 left to go in the first. 11-0. Indians lead. Chitopa looks to get the ball in. Tipped up in the air. Stolen by Doherty. Tipped it. Pekka steals it. Feeds it back ahead to Doherty. Sets his feet. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound tipped up in the air. Chased down by Adam Albertini. Back up top to Pekka. Doherty again with the basketball. All the way to the rim. He's going to be fouled, so he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
On that first three-pointer just now, he just tried. He wasn't quite set. It's halfway between a catch and shoot and a catch, set, and shoot.
I think he was so excited he was going to be open. He didn't really have his feet squared up and set. He kind of had one in front of the other and a little bit off balance.
That's all it takes with a shot that long, that's for sure.
4:57 left to go in the first. Doherty goes to the line to shoot 2. A shot up on good by Doherty. Doherty with his second point of the game. He is 2 for 3 from the free throw line as Lemons checks back in for Caleb Pekka. Second shot is up and right through this. Doherty 3 for 4 from the line. Chitopa comes back down to Appleton with the basketball. Cut off by Haney. Good hustle by Haney. Cut him off. A little help defense by Easton Dent. As Appleton dribbles top of the key. Man-to-man defense applied by the Indians. Feeds it off to Hoppick. Stolen away. Tipped away by Doherty. Saves it inbounds. Hoppick keeps the ball. Behind the back dribble by Albertson. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. It's going to be a foul on the floor. It's going to be on the Indians. See who this foul's on. I believe it might be on Albertini. Yes, it's on Adam Albertini. His first of the game. Second team foul.
Haney has a chance to be a really good post player, but, boy, about another 20, 30 pounds would help his lot quite a bit.
A lot of length for the Indians this year between Doherty and Haney and,
Easton Dent.
So a lot of decent size. I believe it's kind of a rarity, but I believe we know Haney can dunk because we've seen it, and I think Doherty can too, so it's good for the Indians this year. Chitopa with the basketball. Shows their athleticism. Not the tallest guys in the world. Got a lot of length on them. They both could put a little weight on. Long shot out there by Albertson. No good. Rebound, Lemons. Lemon feeds it off to Albertini, up to Doherty. Long three-pointer. Time he had his feet set, and he buries that 3. As the Indians shooting great from the field so far.
That was a college three-pointer bordering on an NBA 3 there.
16-0. The Indians lead. Have the rust knocked off already. Bounce pass inside to almost. Ball's on the floor. Picked up by Doherty, and now it's lost to Chitopa. The layup is off the rim. No good. Adam Albertini with the rebound. Feeds it ahead to Lemons. Sets his feet. Three-pointer on the way. Good. Holy smokes, is the Indians hot or not?
That's right. Well, I'll tell you, Chitopa's got to be frustrated. They missed the bunny right there. What you got to do to make a shot,
Ball poked away. It's going to be a foul on the Indians. Third team foul of the game. Appleton had the ball poked away. He's going to be fouled. His third team foul. First on Doherty. As Chitopa puts the ball in play. 3-point shot on the way. Off the rim. No good. Doherty with the rebound. Appleton with the attempt. Doherty all the way to the rim. Dishes it to Den on a heck of a dish. And he missed the bunny shot, but he's going to go to the line to shoot two. Doherty looked to be going all the way to the left-hand side of the rim and kind of just tucked it away behind his back. Not behind his back, but just dropped it off to Dent. Dent right in front of the rim.
Very nice assist there.
Rolls off the rim. Dent's going to go to the line to shoot two.
That ball went everywhere but down.
Shot off the rim. No good as Caleb Pekka checks back in for Brendan Doherty. As Easton settles in here for his second shot. 19-0. Indians lead. 3:18 left to go in the first, and it's in and out. No good. Rebound, Chitopa. Hoppick guarded by Pekka. Pekka slides by the screen, almost pokes it away, and it's going to be a carry. And he's going to call a travel, but either way, turnover on Chitopa is going to give back to the Indians.
I think the Chitopa player thought there was going to be resistance down there and picked up that ball, and wasn't anybody there.
Lemons feeds it ahead to Haney. 3-point shot from the corner. Good. Kenny Haney has the hot hand tonight. I think he's perfect from the field. Has 11 points of the Indians' 22. So Kenny Haney is coming out hot. Hoppick kicks it out. There's a 3-point shot on the way and good.
They finally get on the board.
Renetta gets on the board for the Hornets. Lemons, Pekka pushes it right back down to Lemons. Long 3-point shot for Lemons off the front rim. No good. Tipped out of there by Albertini. It's going to be out of bounds on the Indians. It'll go back to Chitopa. 22-3. Indians lead over Chitopa. 2:36 left to go in the first.
You know, I don't think Chitopa's looked that bad, but St. Paul just looked awesome.
Hoppick with the basketball, guarded by Haney. Screen set by Vanetta. Now Hoppick with the basketball, driving against Pekka all the way to the rim. Left-hand shot too strong. Tipped up in the air. Pekka comes down with it, trying to get control of it. Finally does. Behind the back, into the lane. Feeds it out to Albertini. Now he drives the baseline. And they're called foul on the floor against Chitopa. Fourth team foul on Chitopa is Anthony Albertini and Doherty both come back to scores table, as well as number 2, Reeves, another sophomore for Chitopa.
You like to see that St. Paul is looking for the pass instead of playing street ball. They'll get down in there, and if they got some resistance, they dump that ball off really well.
Indians basketball under their own rim. Set the ball in play on the inbounds play. Ooh, Albertini's right there. Left-hand side, layup. In and out, no good. Tipped around. Still tipped around. And Lemons comes out there with it. He drives towards the rim. Bounce pass into Albertini, back to Doherty. Doherty sets his feet. 3-pointer. Ooh, in and out. It looked good from the left wing. In and out, no good. Doherty. Chitopa with the rebound. Reeves with the basketball. Almost stolen away by Doherty. Appleton with the ball. Now tipped away and stolen by Pekka. Pekka all the way to the rim. Right hand left, no good, and he's fouled. 15 foul on Chitopa, and I believe that's either going to be on Reeves or Albertson. And that is going to be on Albertson. His second foul, 15 foul on Chitopa, 3 on the Indians as Pekka goes to the line to shoot 2. First shot by Pekka on its way and right through there and good. As he settles into the line for a second shot, sub comes into the game for Chitopa. Hoppick back into the game. As Appleton checks out, Pekka's second shot is off, no good, out of bounds off of Anthony Albertini. So it'll go to Chitopa. 23-3, Indians up by 20 early on in this game. 1:36 left to go here in the first.
Coach Hoppick looks like he's using about a 7-8 man rotation, keeping some players fresh.
Euro step by Hoppick. Layup is good, and he's fouled. So he'll go to the line to try to finish off the 3-point play.
They seem to get more lenient with that every year. That's what they.
Yeah, that old. I never knew what a Euro step was until a couple of years ago. I always called it a travel before that.
I did too.
Hoppick goes to the line trying to finish the
jump play.
Yeah. Indians with their 14th foul. First on Anthony Albertini, left her free throw's no good. Rebound Doherty. Adam Albertini with the rebound. Pekka to Adam Albertini to Doherty to Lemons at left wing. Indians doing a good job of moving that ball around. Lemons towards, now it's going to be 3 seconds on the Indians. So it'll be a turnover on the Indians. It'll go back to Chitopa. 1:15 left to go in the first. 23-5.
Yeah, I'm surprised to see a 3-second call there because the Indians have been moving their feet around so well tonight.
Bonetta puts the ball on the floor, about has it stole. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Chitopa, put back, no good. Partially blocked. Tipped around, and ball's on the floor. Saved inbounds to Pekka from Albertini. Now Doherty with the ball all the way to the rim. Left, good. Doherty with a beautiful move all the way to the rim.
Caleb Lemons on the other end, he made a heck of a sky to block a ball that gave up 3 or 4 inches on the guy and still up and blocked it.
Good feed by Hoppick, but it's stolen by Pekka. Now there's going to be a foul on Chitopa. Going to be a foul on Brenner, the junior. 16 foul on Chitopa. First on Brenner, I believe, as Haney checks back into the game for Adam Albertini. There's one thing about it, Keith, the Indians, whoever they put on the floor are going to be athletic and quick. They're going to be able to play defense if they want to. And they can all jump out of the gym.
And then they got Raven Bourne back here, and what happens then?
Yeah, Caleb Pekka all the way to the rim, and he's fouled. It'll be the 17th foul on Chitopa, and Pekka will go to the line to shoot 2. Yeah, I talked about, had Coach Wartrick on at halftime of the girls' game, Keith, and we kind of finished up on football season and talked about the boys' accolades and all their state stuff hasn't come out yet, but league and district stuff did, and wanted to give him a chance to talk about all the accolades the boys got. A lot of awards going out to them senior boys and all the boys on that football team who very well deserved. But I was never so happy to hear the report on Braven in my life. I was just scared to death that he was going to end up missing the rest of his sports activity. Not that that's the end of the world in high school, but it's what his high school memories will be about. But just a bone bruise and a strained MCL, so hopefully with some time here, he'll be back after the first year.
Yeah, very, very fortunate there because that's about the worst thing you can do. The last game, third quarter, last game or whatever, get knocked out for basketball.
Clock running down here, 17 seconds left to go in the first. Chitopa shot up, no good. Albertini with the rebound, ahead to Doherty. Doherty feed to Lemons, and kind of a bad pass. I don't know what he was thinking there, but not a very good pass. You're going to turn it over and go out of bounds and back to Chitopa.
I think Lemons picked up a hot dog and a Coke as he got in by the concession stand there.
Doherty had a chance at a fast break. Now full court press applied by the Indians. Reeves picked up out there by Pekka. Tipped, but he gets it ahead. Now the ball fed inside, stolen out there by Pekka. Pekka shot on its way. Banker! That's the buzzer.
Yeah.
And that was a three-pointer by Caleb Pekka. More, this ball game couldn't start any better for the Indians. As I know my stats ain't entirely correct, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 3-pointers, only 2 misses. So 30-5, the score kind of shows that 25-point lead for the Indians. We'll be back after the 30-second timeout. You're listening to St. Paul basketball on Hot 105.
Jerry and Kevin Winter, along with the entire crew at KW Trucking, are proud to bring you this broadcast of the St. Paul Indians. KW Trucking specializes in heavy equipment and heavy truck repair, late model rebuilding, and body work from large trucks down to cars. They also have a full-service machine shop and a great selection of both used cars and trucks. See Jerry or Kevin at KW Trucking or call 449-2763.
Let's get back to the game on your home for St. Paul Indian Sports. Hot 105.
Well, welcome back to the Billy Fager Fieldhouse here in St. Paul early preseason tournament where the Indian boys are off to a hot start. They lead 30-5 here after one over Chitopa. Couldn't ask for a better start by the Indians boys. Got all the rust knocked off. Shooting just spectacular from the field with 6 3-pointers on the night and only 2 or 3 2-point field goals. So you don't hear that very often. You live and die by the 3. Hopefully they don't live and die by the 3, but that's going to be a travel on Chitopa as Hoppick wanted a foul on St. Paul.
Well, at this pace, Dan, we're looking at 120 points for St. Paul, but
Hoppick just got called for a technical as he went down the field, went down the court. I'm going to get all the football stuff out of my head. Hoppick was looking for I believe it was Hoppick. Either Hoppick or Appleton. One of them was looking for a foul down there underneath the basket and didn't get the call. And as he went down the court, the ref across the court called the technical on him. That'll send Brennan Doherty to the line to shoot free throws. His free throws up and on its way and good. Early frustration by Chitopa boys here.
Yeah, that's easy to do when you're down like this. I mean, and you don't think a call went your way.
Doherty's second free throw's no good, so it'll be St. Paul basketball. As Pekka sets to put the ball in play for the Indians, 31-5. Indians up by 26, 7:56 left to go in the second quarter. Pekka set to put the ball in play at half court. Man-to-man defense applied by Chitopa. Pekka gets it into Lemons. Hands it back to Pekka. Pekka top of the key, up above the timeline. Dribbles, gives it to Albertini off to Doherty. Doherty back up to the top of the key. Guarded by Hoppick. Doherty puts the move on. Into the lane he goes. Kicks it out to Anthony Albertini. Baseline 15-footer. No good. Rebound Doherty. Kicks it out to Lemons. Haney. Baseline shot on the way. Ooh, in and out. No good. Rebound Anthony Albertini. Fighting hard for the ball. It's going to be a jump ball as he lost it down around his feet. It's going to stay with the Indians on the possession arrow.
Anthony Albertini, he used that body a little more. He's so big and so full. He could just push the people out of the way pretty easy.
Haney feeds it in above the timeline to Pekka. Back to Haney. Over to Doherty. Sets his feet. Three-point shot on its way long. No good. Anthony Albertini's put back no good, but he's fouled. Good work on the boards by the senior Anthony Albertini as he'll go to the line to shoot two.
He's been having trouble finding the bottom of the net just recently, but he'll probably get that corrected pretty quick.
I don't think his favorite spot is the free throw line neither. At least last year it wasn't. Maybe this year it is, and he's 0 for 1 from the line. 7:21 left to go in the first, 31-5. Indians up by 26. Albertini gets the roll on the second shot and is 1 for 2 from the line. Back down the court comes Appleton for Chitopa. Up above the timeline. Guarded out there by Haney. Back off to Hoppick, and that's going to be a foul on Caleb Pekka, and it could have been on Hoppick as he also pushed off it. That's a foul on Pekka. I don't even think Pekka knew it was on him. He thought it was an offensive foul.
He went to the baseline.
Yeah, wanted to push the ball away. Chitopa basketball under their own rim. Pass up top into Appleton. Appleton guarded by Haney. Screen set out there by Brenner. Almost a steal by Pekka. Hoppick, tough shot on its way. Oh, they're going to give him the foul call.
I thought Albertini was straight up on that one.
As Hoppick went to the line, drove the baseline a little out of control from the right side. Albertini with the hand straight up in the air, but he got the call. So he'll go to the line to shoot two. First shot on its way off the rim, no good. I believe Hoppick has all 5 of the points, too.
That's just how the night's going for Chitopa right there. Ball bounces off the rim and get it to fall.
Hoppick misses his first, lines up for a second. 6:54 left to go before halftime. He makes his second, takes the score to 32-6. Lemons with the ball, gives Pekka into Albertini. Looks for the shot, partially blocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Indians as that ball was knocked out of bounds by Chitopa. Doherty, now Haney comes in to inbounds the ball under the Indians' basket. Set their play up as Doherty comes around. There he was, and he missed him. Feeds it back up top to Pekka, and almost stolen away. Back out to Pekka. Pekka guarded by Albertson. Gives it to Doherty at the timeline. At the top of the key. Long three-point shot by Doherty. Short. We're going to go back out to him, all the way out the half court to Doherty. Feeds it back out to Pekka. Over to Lemons. Lemons inside to Haney. Haney puts the move on. Bank shot. Gets the roll. Good.
Yeah, he went up tough on that one. He had 2 Chitopa players up against him, able to use his body and use the roll off the backboard.
Hoppick with the basketball for Chitopa. Hopick just a junior. He picks up his dribble up at half court. Gets to Brenner. Now back to Hopick. Drives into the lane. Euro step again. Blocked by Doherty. Ball's on the floor, and they're going to call another foul on, I think, Caleb Pekka on the loose ball that was on the floor. Caleb Pekka says, what? He picks up his third foul as Ethan Dent and Adam Albertini comes in for Pekka and Anthony Albertini. 34-6, Indians lead. 5:59 left to go before halftime, and that's going to be a 1-and-1, as that's going to send number 22, Smith, to the line to shoot front end of a 1-and-1.
St. Paul with 17 fouls.
Chitopa with 9. Shot up on its way and good. Front end of the 1-and-1 by Smith is good. As he lines up for a second shot. So each team will be in the bonus the rest of the way this half. Second shot rattles in and is good. 34-8. Indians lead. Adam Albertini feeds into Ethan Dent. Good move by Dent. Turnaround shot, no good. Rebound, Haney. And that's partially blocked, but it's going to be a foul. Now another technical. Second technical of the game.
Oh, yeah, the game ejected, wasn't he?
I don't know if it's... That is a second technical on Chitopa. First it was a foul on Chitopa, and then a technical foul on number 35.
He's out there pleading his case. Want to know what he did.
He must have said something after the foul. Haney will go to the line to shoot his free throws first, I believe, and then his technical fouls.
You could see it on that first technical, but I didn't see it on this one.
I wasn't watching what he may have said, but foul was called on. As Haney makes his first free throw. I'm going to guess he used language that's not appropriate on the court, would be my guess. Second shot is no good. And now Haney will line up for his technical foul shots. First shot is on its way and no good. Oh,
right
roll.
Through, yeah.
Sorry.
I thought the same thing,
I need to keep watching because it bounced way off. And second shot on its way, and he gets the roll on it. So Kenny Haney with a hot hand tonight for the Indians.
And none of those foul shots are very pretty at all. They use every bit of the rim and every bit of the backboard.
It'll be St. Paul's basketball.
I think he has to leave, but I'm not for sure. Maybe not.
He's untucking his shirt. I'm not 100% sure. I think the first one was on him also, wasn't it?
I couldn't pick that up, Tate. Shoot, that might run down the scores table here at halftime and see.
Feed inside of the Lemons. St. Paul's basketball, they lead 37-8. And that's going to be a foul on the floor by Chitopa. It's going to send Adam Albertini to the line to shoot 2, because it will be the double bonus for the Indians the rest of the way. That's a 10th team foul on the Hornets.
I tell you what, when you get on the refs list, you got to dial it back and take it a little easy. You keep a little eye on you after your first technical, that's for sure.
Not that it matters, but it was the same ref that called both of them.
Yeah.
On the young man. I think the second time he just happened to be the one closest to hear whatever he said. Unfortunate frustration for Chitopa. Second shot is no good. Albertini both his free throws. Going to be over the back on the Indians. Going to send Chitopa to the line. Shoot to 1-and-1. 8th team foul on the Indians. We'll see who the foul's on. And that foul is on number 2, Brendan Doherty. That's his second on the over the back.
Sure like to see the aggressiveness and the hustle by these Indians tonight. You're right, they came out on fire, and we got a long way to go in this game yet. But
that'll send Brenner to the line to shoot the front end of a 1-and-1. 8th team foul on the Indians, so still in the 1-and-1. Shot on its way off the rim, no good. Dent with the rebound. Feeds it to head Lemons, up to the head to Adam Albertini, and that ball tipped. Doherty was open as Albertini tried to hit him. Is number 30 with the basketball. Albertson stolen away by Doherty. Doherty with the left-handed jam.
That brings the crowd to life.
Left-handed dunk by Doherty. One-handed left-handed jam. Gives the Indians a 39-8 lead, and Doherty just picked up his third foul.
That's not a good sign. I think St. Paul so far has got this one in hand, but you don't want to see that for future games, that's for sure.
Grant Hutcherson comes into the game for the Indians. He gets Lowe him some tough minutes in here. Doherty comes out as Coach Watson talks to him after picking up his third foul with 5:19 left to go before halftime. So Doherty going to spend some time on the bench now. Shot up and on its way in is good by Appleton as he gets ready to shoot one more. As that was 1-1, front end of the 1-1. The rest of the way, both teams will be in the double bonus. And Mick puts in his second shot, takes the score to 39-10. Indians up by 29. Haney over to Hutcherson. Hutcherson puts the move on all the way to the basket. Layup good.
Nice move. Yeah, he gave by Grant Hutcherson. He gave a great pump fake, took the defender off his feet, and then moved right into the basket.
Ball poked away. A lot of contact down in the lane. Is going to be a block as Coach Watrick wants a charge. Did do a lot of pushing off with his left arm, making him some room, but I don't blame him as Chance Smith will go to the line to shoot two.
That could have went either way, but that'll always typically go to the offense.
Smith lines up for his first of two, and it's off the back iron. No good.
I'd say about a half their points are from free throws, aren't they, Dan? Somewhere in there?
Yeah, they've been to the line a lot. Both teams really have. I mean, 10 team fouls on each team as he makes his second. 41-11. Indians lead. Albertini all the way to the rim. A little screen set by Dent. He's going to be fouled. He's going to go to the line. So a lot of whistles now.
Well, I'll tell you what, we might not get out of here till midnight the way this is going.
This is about 5-second runs of quickness of the Indians. Gets the ball down the court in about 3 seconds, and then about a second later the whistle blows and another foul. So Albertini's first shot, and he misses. This is Adam Albertini. This is his sixth attempt, and he's 1 for 5 so far. So Adam going to want to clean that up. He buries the second one.
Had a good stroke on that one, man. His other ones were ugly.
Adam Albertini and Caleb Lemon's going to log a lot of time, Keith, this year for the Indians boys. They've really played well last year, but Lemons and Albertini, a couple guards that come in to give or not necessarily even give breaks, but they really add a lot of quickness, good defense to the Indian team.
And Adam Albertini has a nose for the ball too.
Guess what? Another foul. And that's going to be on Grant Hutcherson.
Him and number 22, I think it was
Smith. Chance Smith. Yeah, Chance Smith.
Vying for real estate down underneath, and I think Grant pushed him out a little too hard.
Smith being aggressive down there in the post the last 2 times down the court.
I realize they're high school students, but I gotta tell my son, man, use that body. They just don't use it enough. I realize a little touchy with fouls and that. But
Albertson checks back in for Chitopa. Smith's second shot rattles out, no good. Rebound, Kenny Haney. Feeds it off to Lemons. Lemons with the crossover, behind the back dribble. Feeds it over to Hutcherson. Hutcherson back to Lemons. Lemons, tries to get a cross-court pass. Gets lucky, gets Dent over to Lemons. Sets his feet, 3-point shot by Caleb Lemons. Bangs it home. Caleb Lemons.
Caleb Lemons was awesome in his 8th grade year. They won that championship for an undefeated. And, just awesome player. He's the one that
probably has the most least rust on him. Didn't play football, so he's had plenty of shooting time. Kenny Haney has Easton Dent with the rebound, feeds it to Haney. Haney over to Lemons, back to Haney. In there, no good. Rebound, Easton Dent, put back good. Good work on the boards by the Indians.
Ooh. Caleb Lemons went down to try to cut in front of the ball, but he knocked it back in and then went into the chair.
Good hustle by Lemons, hustling after that basketball. 47-11, Indians lead. 3:50 left to go before halftime. Appleton with the basketball for Chitopa, guarded by Adam Albertini. Another foul on the floor. The only Indian on the bench that hasn't seen playing time yet is Bradshaw. And he will before this game's over. 3:43 left to go here before halftime. 47-11, Indians lead. As to the free throw line is Appleton as he makes his first free throw. Well, he must not have got kicked out because Hoppick is coming back into the ballgame. I thought if you had 2 technicals, I don't know.
I don't know either.
We'll put that behind us.
Like I say, it might not have been on him either. It might have been on the bench, or who knows.
3:42 left to go for half. 47-13 is the Indians' lead. Lemons with the ball, feeds it to Haney, over to Hutcherson at right wing. Feed inside to Haney on the give and go. Good. Nice play. You can tell the Indians are going to run that twice in a row. Same play last time. Haney missed it, but Easton Dent cleaned up the mess on the rebound. That time it worked to perfection. Feed inside. Turnaround shot is good. Good turnaround shot by Vanetta. As the Indians right back down the court, streaking down the court to Adam Albertini. Feeds it out to Haney. Haney standing at the right baseline. Feeds it up top to Lemons. Over to Albertini. 3-point shot on the way. No good. Too strong. Rebound is Hoppick. Hoppick layup is good. Left-hand layup all the way to the rim. 40.
Sofa getting a little fire.
49-17. Haney all the way to the basket. It's good, and he's going to get the blocking foul. He's going to go line shoot 2.
I think that was 2, maybe 3 series without a foul there, Dan.
Yeah, we're right back on track now, Keith.
Yeah.
As Albertini and comes to the line, scores table for the Indians is Chance Smith for Chitopa. Haney gets the first one.
Man, I haven't seen a St. Paul free throw yet that was just a good look. I mean, they've all been bouncing off rims, backboards, and everything. I mean,
you got Haney with 19 points on the night already, Keith.
Wow.
He has been hot from the field. He misses his second free throw. Rebound, Grant Hutcherson. Good hustle by Hutcherson to get that putback.
Yeah, Hutcherson comes off the bench, and I think he might be a little rusty or whatever. He's had 2 great assists. Well, one was an assist. The other one should have been. And then that rebound and the hustle to put that back up.
Well, timeout. St. Paul will be back. That's just 30 seconds, so we'll go ahead and stay here. Yeah, Hutcherson coming off that bench. Man, Keith, he really turned a corner in football, too. A senior, and he's really gotten a weight room and worked hard, and he's grown quite a bit more, and he's going to be an asset on this basketball court, too, for the Indians.
Yeah, that's great when you have him come off the bench. I was a little kind of wondering, what he'd look like, coming out, and they haven't taken a step down with him out there.
Well, he's got enough beef on him. You talk about you're telling your son to hold your own in there. He's going to be able to hold his own in there and not get pushed around. That has a lot of benefit down in the low post, even if you're outsized a little bit. And he's not no small kid, so he's going to be a nice benefit on that post, on that Garden post. Shot by the Hornets, no good. Rebound, Albertini. Feeds it to Adam Albertini to Lemons. 3-point shot on the way from the right wing. No good. Long rebound. Knocked out of bounds. It's going to go back to Chitopa as Adam Albertini tries to chase that ball down. So right back to Chitopa it goes. 52-17. Indians lead. 2:26 left to go before halftime. Appleton with the ball. Feeds it to Smith. Smith gets around Albertini, and they're going to call it block on Albertini as he gets down around the baseline. So back to the free throw line we go is Chance Smith. Easton Dent comes back to scores table as that is the 3rd foul on Anthony Albertini.
I don't know. Chitopa's going to be in a triple-double here pretty quick.
Smith's free throw on its way and good.
I mean the triple bonus, not the triple-double.
Easton Dent comes back in for Albertini. He's picked up his 3rd foul, so Albertini and Doherty going to spend the rest of this half on the bench, I would assume. Smith with the second free throws on its way and short, no good. Rebound, Kenny Haynes. Feeds it off to Lemons. Lemon dribbling down the left-hand side, slows it down a little bit, gets it over to Hutcherson. Hutcherson into Dent. Dent tries to put the move on, and he's going to get called 3 seconds is what they call. 3 seconds in the lane, I believe, on Easton Dent. He looks around and tries to figure out what the call is.
I know we just talked about that, but Grant Hutcherson, that was another great pass by him, looking inside and some good vision there.
Stouffer right back with the basketball. Man-to-man defense applied all the way to the lane. Layup no good, but he's going to go to the line. And guess what? Shoot 2. That's a foul. Vanetta will go to the line to shoot 2.
St. Paul, just too many hands in there. They didn't have the lane blocked out. The hands.
I guarantee you this is one thing that Coach Wattrick is not going to be happy at all with is not moving your feet and playing better defense. That's his third foul already on Hutcherson.
Wow.
He's only been in there for about 4 minutes.
Is that right?
I don't know if that's right or not.
I don't think that is. I wouldn't dispute his second, but wow, his third.
Well, I'm keeping our score, but besides that, I'm not doing a very good job. We might have to go take a picture of the scorebook at halftime here. Second foul shot is no good. Easton Dent, good feet inside. Layup is good.
Easton got the feed right under the basket. He should have went straight to the hole, but he held up. And
I think he was surprised on how open he was. Smith all the way to the rim, no good. Gets his own rebound. He's on the floor, and it's going to be a travel. Dent goes over the top, tries to grab it. The whistle is on the floor as he chased down. Good job hustling by Smith, hustling after his own rebound. 1:33 left to go before half. 54-17 Indians lead. Adam Albertini goes towards the rim. Floater up, no good. Tipped around, controlled by Chitopa. Appleton with the basketball. Top of the key, long three-point shot by Appleton. Banks off, no good. Rebound, Dent. Lemons ahead to Haney. Haney sets his feet, three-point shot, good. Haney is smoking hot from everywhere.
He's put some time in somewhere, hadn't he? Shooting him back.
He is shooting smooth tonight. Appleton with the basketball, double teamed out there. Gets it off to Hoppick. Hoppick into the lane, puts that Euro step jump stop, and gets it to go. Dent feeds it ahead to Albertini.
Is he an exchange student?
I'm not sure.
I'm kidding you.
They did get a couple transfers from Altamont, so I'm not too sure which ones it is. Wojcik was telling me that before the game. A couple kids transfer in, so feed in to Appleton. 40 seconds left to go. 57-19, Indians lead. Haney guards Appleton out there. Man-to-man defense applied by the Indians. Hoppick with the basketball. 21 seconds left to go before halftime. Hoppick up above the timeline. Now picked up out there by Adam Albertini. Pokes at the basketball. Hoppick dribbles towards into the lane. Spin step, and he's going to get called for the travel. 10.8 seconds left to go before halftime. Stick around for our halftime show, brought to you by St. Paul Tire and Lube. As Caleb Lemons gets to put the ball in play. Going to get a little pressure here. Now Albertini back to Lemons. 8 seconds. Dribbles around the first guy. Into the lane. Out now. Kick out. Left wing. Three-point shot is going to be off. Way off as he did not have his feet set really good. Shot at the buzzer by Chitopa is no good. So with 10 minutes here at halftime. Halftime score 57-20. Indians lead over Chitopa. We'll be back after this 2-minute timeout. You're going to St. Paul basketball on Hot 105.
Prairie Mission Retirement Village in St. Paul provides services to people in their retirement years. Prairie Mission meets a wide range of needs from healthcare to assisted living and independent living apartments to elderly daycare services, including transportation. With our 7 to 7 dining, residents get up when they desire, eat when and what they want, and continue to live a full and happy life. Your family deserves the best in retirement care, so give Prairie Mission Retirement Village a call today for more information at 620-449-2400. Or visit them at 242 Carroll Street in St. Paul.
Hi, I'm Kendall Gammon. You may know me as a Kansas City Chief, but I'm also a proud graduate of Pittsburg State University. Pittsburg State offers more than 200 degree programs, small class sizes, and tuition so affordable, it earned Pittsburg State a top 10 ranking on Washington Monthly's Collegiate Best Bang for Your Buck list. But don't take my word for it. Visit Pittsburg State and see why there's nothing like being a gorilla. Learn more at pittstate.edu/BA-gorilla.
St. Paul Tire and Lube, locally owned and operated, offers the small town convenience you love without the big city prices. They offer free pickup and drop off in St. Paul, so you're not left stranded while your vehicle is in the shop. They offer tire repair and also offer oil change and new tires. When you find yourself in need of new tires or an oil change and need to keep going, visit with St. Paul Tire and Lube, 620-449-2323. St. Paul Tire and Lube, proud supporters of the St. Paul Indians.
Exchange Insurance Agency is a proud supporter of the St. Paul Indians. Give us a call, visit our website, or stop in to let us do the comparison shopping for you and get a free no-obligation quote. Offering all types of insurance, including auto, motorcycle, home, farm, crop, watercraft, life, and health, Medicare supplements, and all lines of commercial or business insurance. Serving the four-state area since 1964, Exchange Insurance in St. Paul is here to provide you with what you need, want, and should expect from your insurance agency.
Let's get back to the game on your home for St. Paul Indian Sports. Hot 105.
Welcome back to Billy Fager Fieldhouse, where St. Paul leads 57-20 here at halftime. Welcome to our St. Paul Tire and Lube halftime show. Dan Bitt alongside Keith Smith. Keith down taking pictures of the scorebook for us, try to get you some stats here at halftime. St. Paul playing real well, coming out here with 57 points in this first half, led by Kenny Haney with the hot hand for the Indians here tonight. Haney with 22 as I got it with my score on the night, and he has shot lights out from the field here tonight. St. Paul led by their quickness with a lot of steals, but especially they're shooting from three-point land. You live and die by that three, but the Indians just red hot from three-point land here tonight. There's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 made three-pointers by the Indians. So shooting well over 50% from three-point land, and that's good when you're shooting from three-point land, as the Indians lead here 57-20. In our first game of the night, the Lady Indians come out victorious 49-25 over Chetopa, and the next scheduled games will be Thursday night, where the games start here at 4 o'clock. If you want to see some early games, come watch Columbus girls and boys play Chetopa girls and boys at 4 and 5:30 respectively, and then the varsity St. Paul varsity girls play Southeast girls at 7 o'clock, and the last matchup will be the Southeast boys against St. Paul at 8:30. So we will be on air shortly around 6:45 there on Thursday night, and then again on Friday, where Keith's going to step in and bring you the call from the air chair here, as I'm going to be gone Friday, and Mike's also gone out on work. So Keith's very nicely going to step in for us here and bring you St. Paul girls and boys versus Columbus at 7 and 8:30. The first two games on Friday night is Chetopa girls and boys. Chetopa girls start at 4 o'clock versus Southeast, and then the boys will play directly after that, playing Southeast at 5:30. And then, like I said, St. Paul girls will play Columbus at 7, and the last game of the night will be St. Paul boys playing Columbus boys at 8:30. So that will round out the St. Paul preseason tournament. Also, a lot of JV action going on at the same time in the opposite gym. So this is a JV/varsity tournament. It's really nice because it gives each town and each team's all the kids a lot of playing time with that 2-gym format. You're able just to bring your whole team and play a JV tournament as well as a varsity tournament. So really gives the extra kids a lot of playing time. It's really good for everybody. Where St. Paul boys leads here at halftime 57-20. When we come back from this next break, we will have stats for you. We'll have some scoring for you. We'll see if Keith can get caught up here a little bit on some scoring for us, and we'll let him come in and bring you a little bit of scoring. It's 57-20. St. Paul up by 37 with 4:47 left to go before we start the second half. We'll be back after this 2-minute timeout. You're listening to St. Paul basketball on Hot 105.
When the lights come up on Friday and Saturday nights at high schools and colleges across the region, it's often on a field built by Crossland Construction. Many Crossland employees played on those fields and were educated in the schools that are thriving parts of our communities today. Crossland is a proud supporter of area athletics and urges you to be a part of your local school community. Many of the athletes playing today may help Crossland build across our region in the future. Check out career opportunities at Crossland.com. Crossland Construction, build you.
You and your family deserve the highest level of quality care. Whether a minor sprain or a major injury, our nationally ranked orthopedics and joint replacement program will get you back in the game, on the dance floor, or on the walking trail in a matter of days, not months. For more information, visit our website at www.labettehealth.com. At Labette Health, we center around you.
Farmers Bank is a full-service bank with small-town personal attention. They know you by name and are always glad to help you out. Offering 24-hour ATM and free banking locations in St. Paul, Walnut, and Hepler, Farmers Bank, member FDIC, is proud to help support the success that a small community can achieve with teamwork and determination.
Richie's Drugstore in Erie has been serving the area since 1883 with a strong belief in providing customized care and doing more than just filling prescriptions. Pharmacist Morgan Bunton is now taking appointments for free consultations and sign-up assistance for Medicare Part D prescription plans that will fit your needs. Open enrollment begins October 15th and ends December 7th. Even if you're in a current plan, let Richie's help you determine if there's a better plan to cover your unique needs and prescriptions. Call or stop by Richie's today on the corner of State and Main in Erie.
Let's get back to the game on your home for St. Paul Indian Sports. Hot 105.
Oh, welcome back to Billy Fager Fieldhouse and our St. Paul Tire and Lube halftime show. I want to make sure I get in. I've been our timeout sponsor, St. Paul Supermarket. I got to get used to this basketball format of our sponsorships. We sure thank all our sponsors. Our tip-off sponsor was Styles Fitness More. Our title sponsor is Farmers Bank. And our pregame sponsors was Richie's Pharmacy. I also want to mention, I believe, St. Paul Clinic, Labette Hospital is also one of our sponsors during basketball season, as well as all the other community support the Indians, Lady Indians and boys both get. It's really appreciated by them all. 1:45. Let's go before we get started here in the second half. 57-20. The Indians lead here. Keith, you got some scoring for us. I'm going to put you on the spot here real quick.
Sure, I got some stuff for St. Paul at least right this moment. Taking a look at down the line, Brendan Doherty has 11 points on the night, and for halftime, that's pretty good, except when you look at Kenny Haney putting up 22 in the first half, and I don't know if you had what he had on three-pointers in that first half, but
he had 4 3-pointers and 3 from the floor and 4 free throws, so it's pretty good half. And I tell you what, his shooting percentage, if he shoots like that all year long, we'll be all right, because he hasn't missed very many shots.
That's right, and Caleb Lemons has 6 points on the night. Dr. Brendan Doherty has 3 fouls, though. Lemons with no fouls right now. Caleb Peck with 3 fouls and 8 points in the first half. Adam Albertini with 1 point on a free throw, I believe, and he has 1 foul. Easton Dent has 4 points. Kenny Haney, again, as we mentioned, 22 points, but with 1 foul. That's a good thing to see right there that he's not in foul trouble. Anthony Albertini and Grant Hutchinson both with 3 fouls tonight. So there's 4 players on St. Paul with 3 fouls on them, and Hutchinson added 4 points. Anthony Albertini added 1 point. Hutchinson really stepped in there when Doherty got in foul trouble, and some really good assists just in that little time period he played. But I didn't realize he made 3 quick fouls, too, so that doesn't help matters.
Yeah, Doherty with 11 points and spent most of that second quarter in on the bench with those 3 fouls. So good quarter put together by him for Indians. As Keith said, with 3 fouls, each going to have to be careful early on in this third quarter not to try to pick up the fourth. It's one thing I know Coach Wattrick is going to probably want to get the Indians, get the rust knocked off, and that's that man-to-man defense, not moving that feet that great and picking up a lot of silly fouls. Pekka with the basketball. Indians are going to start second half. Kenny Haney, top of the key, in and out, no good. Rebound, Chitopa. So Haney may have cooled off just a little bit here at halftime. Hoppick with the basketball, guarded by Pekka up above the timeline. Drives to his right, spins into the center of the lane, and going to call for the walk. Turnover on Hoppick, and goes back to the Indians. Caleb Pekka, Doherty feeds it into Pekka. 7:31 left to go in the third, 57-20. Indians lead. Doherty dribbles to his left, now into the lane. Bounce pass into Pekka on the give and go. What a beautiful move. And the assist by Doherty. Pekka gets the Indians on the board here in the second half.
Hoppick was the leading scorer for the Chitopa Hornets in the first half with 6. He has 3 fouls on him, too, though.
Doherty picks up a foul here in the third quarter on a silly slap foul as he lets Chitopa player dribble around him, frustrated with himself, and he should be because he Knew he had 3 fouls, and Chitopa gets on the board here in the third quarter, 59-22. Pekka back with the basketball, feeds it over to Haney. Haney back to Pekka, over to Doherty. Doherty feeds inside to Albertini. Albertini spins to his right, gets it to go. Anthony Albertini with a good move to get that ball and get the roll. Hoppig back down with the basketball. Guarded by Pekka, top of the key, takes a three-pointer. Bang! He bangs her home from the top of the key. Caleb Lemons with the ball, feeds it over to Doherty. Doherty puts the move on, feeds it back to Albertini at the left elbow, back to Lemons. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound Smith. Smith comes down to his left hand, about loses it, picks it back up at the baseline. Kicks it back up top.
He gets the ball on top of the key, dribbles around up there.
Let's see here.
Trying to get something started. These Hornets.
A right hand, long, three-pointer up and bang. A long one by Albertson gets that to go. Chitopa has a hot hand here early on in the third quarter. Doherty back down with the basketball, dribbles to his left. Foul. That's going to be a foul on number 22, Chance Smith. Trying to get my program rolled around to Chitopa's players here. I should know them by now. As Adam Albertini checks in the game for Doherty, who has to come out with 4 fouls. Picked up his 4th here just about a minute ago. Now he's going to ride the pine for a little bit. St. Paul's basketball. Feed up top. Nobody really paying any attention to the Indians, and luckily Adam Albertini chases it down. Feeds it to Lemons. Lemons at the right wing, puts a move on at the baseline, behind the back, puts another move on. He's going to reach foul, and it's going to be on Smith. Smith's going to pick up his 3rd. Back-to-back fouls by Smith. Second team foul by Chitopa. Maybe the Indians run the same inbounds play if they pay attention this time. Haney with the basketball. He does the same thing. Feeds over the head of Albertini. He recovers about the timeline, gives it to Pekka. Pekka dribbles back up towards the top of the key, hands it off to Caleb Lemons. Lemons into the lane, feeds it out to Albertini. He's going to get called for the walk.
He had to take one more half step, get around a Chitopa defender, and it cost him on the violation.
Chitopa basketball, 5:34 left to go in the third, 61-28.
He should have just jumped about 3 foot up in the air.
Yeah.
with it.
Hoppig with the basketball for Chitopa, feeds it off to Albertson, guarded by Lemons. Lemons ties him up a little bit. Albertson picks it up, feeds it down to Smith. Smith all the way into the lane, partially blocked by by Haney. Feeds it ahead to Albertini, over to Pekka, layup, no good. Off the front of the rim, rebound Hoppig. Hoppig comes right back down the floor. 2-on-3. Hoppig all the way to the rim hard, misses a shot. Anthony Albertini with the rebound, feed ahead to Caleb Pekka, and layup good. Boy, no time to rest here. Up and down the court we go. As Appleton back down the court for Chitopa. 3-point shot by Appleton on the way. Good! Chitopa's finding the range from 3-point land. Feed down to the baseline to Haney. He puts the move on over the front of the rim. Good. On the floater, Kenny Haney.
Doesn't look like the NBA out there, Dan. They back and forth and right up to the basket.
Poked away by Lemons. He's on the floor against Albertson. Now he gets Appleton open to Hoppig. Hoppig long 3-point shot. No good. Off the front of the rim. Rebound to Adam Albertini. Albertini pushed the ball down the floor in front, right in front of the rim. 10-foot shot on the way. No good. Rebound Chitopa.
Becker was lucky there. He went up and a little over the back, but kept his hands back. He didn't want that 4th foul.
Down the court comes Appleton. Gets it off to number 32. Shot up, no good. Pekka had it, got it poked away. Now Hoppig with the basketball. Feeds inside to Smith. Tipped away twice, and Lemons comes out there with it.
Almost a walk by Lemons.
Shot from the elbow on his way, no good. Indians kind of rushing their shots. Need to run a little offensive set, and it's going to be a foul on Caleb Lemons.
I think that's his second, maybe, or first. I'm not sure, but yeah, you're right. You've got this kind of lead once you run some offense. I mean, I never want to see a team stop their aggressiveness, but
it's going to be the first foul on Lemons. 2 each. 2 team fouls on the Indians as well as Chitopa. Feed into Hoppig. 3:41 left to go in the third. 65-31. Indians lead here. Hoppig up above the timeline, guarded out there by Pekka. It's going to be a kick by Adam Albertini. I don't know what he's arguing about. He stuck his foot up there and pinned it against his foot and his arm as Easton Dent comes into the game for Anthony Albertini.
Yeah, that was pretty clear. Trying to sell some snake oil, I think, there, Dan.
Vanetta feeds it in, now into Smith against Dent. Left-hand shot up on its way as he went in hard. Dent wasn't able to hold his own ground as Smith leaned into him, and he's going to go to the line and shoot two.
That's really tough to defend down there when you're already off your feet because you can't get him planted and set in time to stop that.
Smith, not a lot of height on him, but he's got some bulk to him. He does a good job of working that post area down there. Does a good job of really working his area down there on that post, making himself some room as he missed the first free throw.
That's pretty important when you can use that bulk and that body to, you can give up 3 inches if you do that on height.
Second shot on its way, and he gets the roll this time. 3:24 left to go in the third, 65-32. And that's going to be a turnover on the Indians, and you go right back to Chautauqua. The Indians playing a little more sloppy the second half. Chautauqua kind of coming around from the field, shooting a lot better. 65-32. Indians up by 33.
Yeah, for having only scored 7 points in that first quarter.
Hopick with the basketball picks up his dribble. Now he feeds it over the top to Smith, and that's going to be another foul, as this time it's going to be Lemons is going to get the foul, I believe. And Smith's going to go to the line to shoot two again.
He was 1 for 2 on that last free throw.
Smith settles in at free throw line. Lemons pleading his case that time. Lemons come from the backside to help a little bit. Must have got him with the body as Smith makes the first free throw.
I thought it was all ball on the hands, and yeah, you're right. He must have got him with the body on that one.
Doherty comes back into the game for Caleb Pekka. Doherty comes in with 4 fouls. 3:03 left to go in the third. So see how he can behave himself with 4 fouls. 3:03 left to go here in the third. 65-34 as Smith makes both his free throws. Lemons down to the corner to Doherty. Doherty feeds it into Dent. Dent the ball fake. Turn, spin, move, and layup. Good
nice,
job.
Yeah. Showed some patience there and able to go down the floor. Like say with the move, turn around and put it in when the Topa players were caught flat-footed on that.
Vanetta with the basketball, dribbles back top of the key, feeds it off, shot on its way, three-pointer no good, rebound, Lemons. Shot put up there, three-pointer tried by Appleton. Lemons into the lane all the way, feeds it off to Dent. Dent tries to put the move on twice, ball's on the floor, feeds it out to Lemons. Baseline shot on his way, no good. Dent with the rebound, turnaround shot in front of him, and gets the roll and the foul. Easton Dent was good, hard, tough, hard-nosed play on the inside.
Easton Dent coming off the bench really showing some toughness on that particular play.
The left-hander goes to try to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. As Dent settles in at the line, subs coming into the game for Chautauqua. 69-34, 2:23 left to go here in the third. Dent shot on the way, no good. Rebound, Chautauqua. Rebound, Vanetta for Chautauqua. He's at the Hopick, almost poked away by Doherty.
St. Paul.
Long shot by Hopick off the rim, no good. Long three-point shot. It'll go out of bounds and back to the Indians.
St. Paul went at a 30-point clip that first quarter, 27 points in the second quarter, and I think they only have 12 points in the third quarter with 2 minutes left. So the offensive efficiency is really backed off for the Indians.
Doherty to the front of the rim. Layup, no good. Rebound, Dent. Put back, no good. Rebound, Chautauqua.
Dent's providing some good moments under the basket.
Appleton with the ball, feeds it off. And shot up and good by Albertson. Albertson finding his range, and it's going to be a timeout. Coach Watrick is not happy. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout. Let's St. Paul basketball on Hot 105.
Richie's Drugstore in Erie has been serving the area since 1883 with a strong belief in providing customized care and doing more than just filling prescriptions. Pharmacist Morgan Bunton is now taking appointments for free consultations and sign-up assistance for Medicare Part D prescription plans that will fit your needs. Open enrollment begins October 15th and ends December 7th. Even if you're in a current plan, let Richie's help you determine if there's a better plan to cover your unique needs and prescriptions. Call or stop by Richie's today on the corner of State and Main in Erie.
Let's get back to the game on your home for St. Paul Indian Sports. Hot 105.
69-37 here at Billy Fager Fieldhouse. St. Paul leads. St. Paul coming out of timeout with the basketball. Haney in front of the rim has a shot blocked. Rebound Chitopa right back down they come. Oh, he pinned it against his hip. Should have been a travel. No call made. Shot up, no good. Easton Dent with the rebound. Haney right back ahead to Doherty. Back to Albertini on the save. Shot in front of the rim. Off the back iron. No good. Tipped up and stolen away now by Lemons.
St. Paul needs to settle down and run some offense here, Dan.
Back to Doherty. Over to Lemons. Lemons drives the baseline, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Lemons as he tried to take another dribble to the baseline. 69-37, 32-point lead for the Indians. Pretty sloppy play in the third quarter here. You worry about that when you had a big lead at halftime. Chitopa's really come out, shot a lot better in this half. Give them credit. They've outplayed the Indians in this third quarter. All the way to the rim is Vanetta. Shot up, no good, but guess what? He's fouled.
Is that on Doherty? I don't think so.
Oh, it's Brenner. Excuse me. I said Vanetta. That was Brenner. And that is
on Dent.
Yeah. Dent. Second foul on Dent. 15 foul on the Indians as Brenner goes the line to shoot to. Shot flat off the back iron. No good.
Prairie Mission Retirement Village in St. Paul provides services to people in their retirement years. Prairie Mission meets a wide range of needs from healthcare to assisted living and independent living apartments to elderly daycare services, including transportation. With our 7 to 7 dining, residents get up when they desire, eat when and what they want, and continue to live a full and happy life. Your family deserves the best in retirement care, so give Prairie Mission Retirement Village a call today for more information at 620-449-2400. Or visit them at 242 Carroll Street in St. Paul.
Jerry and Kevin Winter, along with the entire crew at KW Trucking, are proud to bring you this broadcast of the St. Paul Indians. KW Trucking specializes in heavy equipment and heavy truck repair, late model rebuilding, and body work from large trucks down to cars. They also have a full-service machine shop and a great selection of both used cars and trucks. See Jerry or Kevin at KW Trucking or call 449-2763.
St. Paul Tire and Lube, locally owned and operated, offers the small town convenience you love without the big city prices. They offer free pickup and drop off in St. Paul, so you're not left stranded while your vehicle is in the shop. They offer tire repair and also offer oil change and new tires. When you find yourself in need of new tires or an oil change and need to keep going, visit with St. Paul Tire and Lube, 620-449-2323. St. Paul Tire and Lube, proud supporters of the St. Paul Indians.
Exchange Insurance Agency is a proud supporter of the St. Paul Indians. Give us a call, visit our website, or stop in to let us do the comparison shopping for you and get a free no-obligation quote. Offering all types of insurance, including auto, motorcycle, home, farm, crop, watercraft, life, and health, Medicare supplements, and all lines of commercial or business insurance. Serving the four-state area since 1964, Exchange Insurance in St. Paul is here to provide you with what you need, want, and should expect from your insurance agency.
Let's get back to the game on your home for St. Paul Indian Sports. Hot 105.
Well, welcome back to Billy Fager Fieldhouse, and welcome back to cell phone reception inside a gym. We dropped a call, but here it is. Starting the fourth quarter, 8 minutes on the clock, 69-40, 29-point lead. It's a good thing the Indians was hot in the first half because they was not in that third quarter and was flat out outplayed by Chitopa. Chitopa gets this back to a 29-point deficit, and they have the basketball start the fourth quarter.
Chitopa put up 20 points in that quarter, Dan.
Rebound, Doherty. Shot missed by Albertson. Doherty to Haney to the corner. Three-point shot by Haney's off the rim. No good. Fought by Caleb Pecca with the rebound. Chased down by Anthony Albertini. Center of the lane. Shot up on its way. Bank shot no good. Tipped around. Controlled by Hoppick.
I think they're at the point they need to push those back out and start the offensive set again.
And that's going to be a foul on the floor on Pekka. That'll be his fourth foul.
That was working in the first half, Dan, and they're not finding the bottom of the net now. I think they need to, run some sets and get a good shot now.
And that's going to put Chitopa in the bonus the rest of the way as Hoppick's going to go line and shoot the front end of a 1-and-1. Grant Hetcherson in the ball game as well as Anthony Albertini, Brendan Doherty, Kenny Haney, and Caleb Pekka.
Like I said before, Chitopa scores as many in that third quarter as they did in the whole first half.
Shot up and good by Hoppick.
St. Paul scores half as many in that third quarter as they did in the whole first half.
Hoppick goes 2 for 2 from the line here. Haney back to Doherty, 69-42. Back to Pekka. Lines up, three-point shot on its way. Short, no good. Rebound, Chitopa. As I said, you live and die by that three, and now the Indians are missing. Appleton with the ball, feeds it off the right wing. The Brenner, shot on its way, tipped up in the air, controlled by Pekka. Pekka all the way into the lane, right-handed layup, no good. Rebound, Haney, shot, put back, no good, but he's fouled. So Haney will go to the line to shoot two.
St. Paul can't find the bottom of the net. They've probably had their scoring efficiency go down just drastically. Everything they're making in that first quarter, they're missing in this fourth quarter now.
Haney goes to the line to shoot two. Or shot short, no good. Got knocked off the air, and I know my scoring's way off now because I was trying to get reconnected. Haney lines up for a second shot. 7:05 left to go in the game. Indians lead 69-42, now 70-42. As Hoppick with the basketball. Bounce pass inside. Now back to Brenner. Shot on its way and good. Good ball movement by Chitopa. Haney comes back down with the basketball. Feeds it back to Pekka. Pekka out at the elbow. Feeds it to Haney. Haney hands it off to Pekka. Pekka feeds it to Hutcherson. Into Albertini. Turnaround shot by Albertini. Gets the roll. Wow. Good move by Anthony Albertini as he gets the roll.
That was a 50-50 ball, whether that was going to go down or not.
Appleton with the basketball for Chitopa. Feeds it to the left wing. Now back to Hoppick. Hoppick guarded by Pekka. Pekka trying not to pick up the foul. Bounce. Can't get the bounce. Rebound, Caleb Pekka. Caleb Pekka works hard under that rim. He did as a junior last year. He came up with a lot of rebounds. Long three-point shot by Doherty. No good. Ball bounced up over the backboard, out of bounds, goes back to Chitopa. Right back down comes Appleton. Feeds it back to Brenner. Boy, he walked and got away with it. Shot comes in and out, no good. Rebound, Doherty. Doherty back down the court for the Indians. Bounce pass into Pekka. Pekka turnaround, little layup, good.
That was a great shot. He turned around without looking and got the roll.
74-44, 30-point lead for the Indians.
Indians starting to show a little bit of offense right now, starting to find the bottom of the basket.
Hoppick with the basketball for Chitopa. Left wing now drives against, puts a Euro step on, left-hand layup's good.
Just doesn't look right, does it, Dan?
No, that little jump stop step. Haney from the corner, three-pointer long, no good. Rebound, Hoppick, 3-on-1. Doherty has to let him go, and Hoppick scores. 5:13 left to go in the game, 74-48. Indians lead. Back to Doherty. Doherty puts the move on Smith to the rim, kicks it out to Albertino. A little 10-foot shot from the baseline, no good. Tipped around, controlled by Haney. Haney with a 15-foot shot from the baseline, no good. Rebound, Hoppick.
Haney's almost disappeared in the second half, hadn't he, Dan? I mean, after really showing it in the first half.
That's usually why they come up with the name average, Keith. Average, you average all your shots together. Kenny was hot as you could be in the first half. Still playing real well, but not near as hot here in the second half. Shot Brenner from the left elbow, short, no good. Rebound, Caleb Pekka. Pekka down the center of the lane, kicks it out to Haney. Haney to the rim, left-handed layup. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Putback good. Good hard work in there by Haney. Gets his own rebound and gets it to go. 4:16 left to go in the game. 76-48. Indians lead is 28. Smith goes around Doherty right in.
Wow, that was
and gets the roll. Good hard move by Smith. Good defense by Albertini. A good shot by Smith. Right back down, lobs it in for Albertini. Swatted away. Now Hoppick with the ball and gets the left-handed layup.
Pekka lucky he didn't get the foul call on that one.
Pekka right back down for the Indians. Tipped away and blocked out of bounds by Appleton.
He's wanting a foul call on that one, thinking, hey, that's what I do down there, and they call it on me. But
Chandler Bradshaw checked in for the Indians for the first time tonight. Young sophomore going to get some playing time here at the varsity game as Brendan Doherty set to put the ball in play for the Indians. Gets it into Hutcherson. Hutcherson ball fake, gets the layup to go.
And that was from the hip up to the top of the backboard and down. I didn't think that one had a chance. It went right in.
78-52, Indians lead. Grant Hutcherson working hard. It's going to be a reach called by the outside ref. I believe that's going to be on Caleb. Nope, it's going to be on Grant Hutcherson. That'll be his fourth, and that's going to send Vanetta to the line to shoot the front end of a 1-and-1. 8th team foul on the Indians, fourth on Hutcherson. First shot up on its way off the back rim, gets the roll, and goes. 78-53, 2:35 left to go in the game.
Sophomores getting back in the game here for the Indians.
As Lemons, Adam Albertini, and Easton Dent, three sophomores check back in, as well as Bradshaw, sophomore, and the only senior is Hutcherson. So four sophomores and a senior on the court. We got the running clock now. I guess we did get a 30-point lead for once, and now that clock starts running out even after it gets under 30. Lemons from the left corner, three-pointer, good.
I hadn't seen a lot of that. Yeah, I hadn't seen a lot of that in this half, have we?
1:59 left to go in the game. 81-53. St. Paul leads. As Hoppick with the basketball, dribbles to his left, now back up the top of the key. Brenner with a three-point shot, no good. Rebound poked around. Come out there is Adam Albertini with the basketball. Albertini drives towards the center of the lane. 10-foot floater, no good off the front of the rim. Cleaned up by Easton Dent. Ball's on the floor. And now still on the floor, hustling around. Hutcherson gets it poked away. Now Lemon gets it poked away. And Adam Albertini comes up with it. Well, gives it to Lemons. Lemons with a hook shot, no good. Rebound, Adam Albertini. Feed to Hutcherson. Layup, no good. Defensive rebound is to Chitopa. All the way down the court comes Brenner. Shot no good. Rebound, Adam Albertini.
St. Paul had an opportunity to make about 16, 17 points on that last.
And only gets two out of it. Grant Hutcherson from the baseline, no good. Lemons with the rebound, gets the putback.
Adam Albertini on that previous series had a great no-look pass to Grant Hutcherson, but Grant just didn't see it coming and tried to put it up but couldn't get it in.
One of the Indians' 6 shots on that offensive possession and didn't get any of them to go. Hoppick with the basketball, under a minute to go. 83-53, Indians up by 30. Smith, turnaround shot, no good, and he's going to be fouled. I tell you what, he really works hard in under the basket. Is Chance Smith, the junior for Chitopa.
Yeah, he's got a really good work ethic out there on the basketball floor, that's for sure. He's that body to perfection for his size. No taller than he is.
Stick around for our KW Trucking post-game show, as well as our D-Rel Commodity Player of the Game. I know who my top runner is. I'll get Keith's opinion here after the game with a hot first half, not as hot on the second half, but overall a real good game starting out.
I know who you're talking about, and I agree.
And that's going to be out on Chitopa and go back to Indians, and that's going to be the ball game, folks. Final score of the early preseason tournament here between St. Paul and Chitopa. St. Paul 83, Chitopa 54. We'll be back with our KW Trucking post-game show after this 2-minute timeout. This is St. Paul basketball on Hot 105.
When the lights come up on Friday and Saturday nights at high schools and colleges across the region, it's often on a field built by Crossland Construction. Many Crossland employees played on those fields and were educated in the schools that are thriving parts of our communities today. Crossland is a proud supporter of area athletics and urges you to be a part of your local school community. Many of the athletes playing today may help Crossland build across our region in the future. Check out career opportunities at crossland.com. Crossland Construction, build you.
Farmers Bank is a full-service bank with small-town personal attention. They know you by name and are always glad to help you out. Offering 24-hour ATM and 3 banking locations in St. Paul, Walnut, and Hepler, Farmers Bank, member FDIC, is proud to help support the success that a small community can achieve with teamwork and determination.
Richie's Drugstore in Erie has been serving the area since 1883 with a strong belief in providing customized care and doing more than just filling prescriptions. Pharmacist Morgan Bunton is now taking appointments for free consultations and sign-up assistance for Medicare Part D prescription plans that will fit your needs. Open enrollment begins October 15th and ends December 7th. Even if you're in a current plan, let Richie's help you determine if there's a better plan to cover your unique needs and prescriptions. Call or stop by Richie's today on the corner of State and Main in Erie.
Jerry and Kevin Winter, along with the entire crew at KW Trucking, are proud to bring you this broadcast of the St. Paul Indians. KW Trucking specializes in heavy equipment and heavy truck repair, late model rebuilding, and body work from large trucks down to cars. They also have a full-service machine shop and a great selection of both used cars and trucks. See Jerry or Kevin at KW Trucking or call 449-2763.
Let's get back to the game on your home for St. Paul Indian Sports. Hot 105.
Well, welcome back to our KW Trucking postgame show where the St. Paul girls and boys both come out victorious. The girls' game was 49-25 over Chitopa, and the boys was 83-54, so 2 games put together. 83 points on the night. I'm sure Coach Wattrick is happy about that and the shooting, but I'm sure he's not real pleased with the second half defense by the Indian boys, giving up 54 points. Chitopa really got hot here in that second half and shot the ball well, and Indians got a little bit sloppy towards that second half. Needed to really kind of slow things down. Their hot hand kind of slowed down. It's kind of one shot and done. The Indians didn't quit working hard, didn't quit hustling. To me, they need to slow down and run a little more offense instead of running so fast and a lot of turnovers there in that second half.
Yeah, I think that street ball in the first half, and it wasn't really street ball, I shouldn't call it that, but, that style of play really benefited them in the first half, and I know you want to push it as a coach, push it up and down the court and take advantage of any weakness that your opponent will give you, but by the same token, it started hurting them when the ball's not dropping through the net. That's when you need to back up and run some offense, find some openings and get a better shot selection out.
83-54 is the final score here tonight. Our D-Rail Commodity Player of the game is going to be Kenny Haney. Kenny Haney, I think he ended up with 26. I'm 2 points short somewhere, but we'll go down the scoring for you real quick before we get off here on our KW Trucking postgame show. Brendan Doherty ended up the game with 11 points. Caleb Lemons ended up with 11 points, a sophomore. Caleb Pekka ended up with 13 on the night. Adam Albertini with 2 free throws, what I got him for. Easton Dent with 8 points, and Haney with 26, the leading scorer for tonight. And Anthony Albertini with 4, and Grant Hutcherson comes off the bench, 6 big points. A lot of good hard work by Grant. I got a total of 81, so shorting somebody 2 points there. But Kenny Haney is going to be our D-Rail Commodity Player of the game. All in all, Keith, not too bad. First varsity game of the year, and only 4 practices on the year, so the Indians come out and took care of business.
In that first half, if they came out sloppy, you could say, hey, look, we've had a short week of practice. We just got done with the football state championship run. But, man, they came out smoking, so you thought, wow, this team is going to fire. And, boy, then that second half, they really didn't lay an egg in the second half.
No.
But after that first half, it did seem like a letdown.
Yeah, a little bit of letdown. I want everybody – our preseason tournament, the gym's going to be packed full of action this week, starting again on Thursday night, 4 o'clock. Will be the first game starting on Thursday night where Columbus and Chitopa will match up, girls and boys, at 4 and 5:30, and then the St. Paul girls will play Southeast at 7, and the St. Paul Varsity boys will play Southeast at 8:30, and then again on Friday, same schedule, Indian girls and boys will play at 7 and 8:30 respectively, and want everybody to join us about 6:45 on Thursday night as we'll bring you more St. Paul girls and boys basketball as we finish up here on our KW Trucking post-game show. Final score here is 83-54. I want to thank Marissa back in the studio. Thank for Keith stepping in here, helping out, and hopefully can Thursday and Friday again, especially for me Friday. And Mike will be back next week, and we'll get a few more games in here before Christmas break. But join us Thursday night, 6:45, approximate start time Thursday night. And again, Friday night, same start time. Indian girls come out victorious. First game of the year, 49-25. And the Indian boys come out victorious, 83-54. Thanks, everybody, for listening. Join us Thursday night about 6:45. You've been listening.